Quite the quaint little evening we have here, ye quality-build queens, quizzical quails, and all other quintessential queer folk. Welcome to the diecast. Last we left our band of merry plebs. They spent some time at the Pleasure Palace, pissing about with old god-bestowed trinkets and weapons, whilst trying to both fight and not fight a deep-sea dweller. After deciding merely to kick this fishman in the balls, the party learned a thing or two about the old gods.
That was not a group decision.
I've been so nice.
Okay, so the party learned a thing or two about the old gods, who are seemingly their new unwanted patrons of sorts. This new scaled friend then bestowed Briarleaf a ring and a cryptic question, then left. A quick walk to the arena later, the party finds themselves about to sign up for the Ereleth Ravenwood's Contest of Champions among seasoned professionals and newbies alike, kitted out in a black and magenta checkered outfit, ready to face what is thrown at them. Shall we find out how they fare? So, just a quick recap, because last time we had a few technical problems towards the end that meant...
That I'm technically still trying to work out.
Yeah, they have not resolved. Basically, once the party arrived at the arena, Bax bought a bobblehead, which immediately looked like it hanged itself on his backpack. His backpack. The party go into the arena and off to the side to sign up for the championship. Decided, accidentally, that their colours were going to be pink and checkered black, so it looks like a sort of texture not found outfit.
I regret nothing.
And the team name is Team Mega Badger Landshark.
Mm-hmm.
Or Landshark Mega Badger?
It was like Mega Badger Landshark.
Mega Badger Landshark.
Yeah.
It's a fearsome
Say that fast.
creature.
Mega Badger
not
Landshark,
funny.
Mega Badger Landshark, Mega Badger
Yeah.
Mega
that's the party
Badger,
name.
Mega Badger Landshark.
Yeah. Screw
Huh.
Herald Stone. Mate.
Well, Herald's Dawn
Darn! I can't
Herald's
say
Dawn
it.
isn't the party name.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's just the campaign name.
Silly Bob.
It'd be weird if they just...
Sorry.
Right, okay, let me...
You don't even kick randoms in the balls for no reason.
Yeah, I just kicked Mike with my flip-flops.
Oh, sliders.
Yeah.
Sliders.
Actually, you elbow microphone stands, kick mine, and then make a massive fucking fuss out of it. So, you guys... Well, I say you guys. Chadwick is sort of lingering like an unwanted fart, whilst Lilith, who shall be here soon, Bax, Scarius, and Briarleaf...
I said it's the unwanted part.
You guys are stood in the sort of gathered throng of contestants and those who think they have the mettle to go up against this championship. And stood at the front of this crowd on a little stage is Ereleth, who Bax has already waved to. And, hey up, lad! There's another
Great
gentleman with him.
action.
Yeah. Hey up, it's me, Baxter! Smash you with me hammer, dickhead!
Oh, I
That
should-
burnt down
Why
pub!
didn't I do that? Oh, that would have been so much better.
Just give yourself a head injury and roll with it. Hey up, fuckers! So, there's a gentleman stood at the front with Ereleth, who is in a more like a traditional suit then, with a waistcoat, shirt, and shirt, waistcoat, and a blazer over the top. But the blazer is slightly too shoulder paddy, so it almost looks like a woman in the 80s. You know, those the traditional
Madonna
big,
vibes.
yeah, ridiculous shoulder pads. But he is a human, from what you can tell. He's got a very well kept blonde goatee, with gaps here, and then mutton chop-ish. They're just thick sideburns. And he stands before the crowd and gives some sort of address. No one can hear him to begin with. He's like quite quiet. But then, you know, those like the conical, basically the old school microphones. Yeah. He just gets sort of like handed one of those, and he's like, oh, right. And he goes, Welcome one and all to the contest of champions held here at the city of Kairut by Mr. Ereleth Ravenwood. As you all know, there are other contests of champions, but this one will be hosted by our wizard friend here, the mage of Cathad, the robe of Cathad, and he starts to go through all of Ereleth's different titles, and Ereleth's just sort of like... I hope it's me, Secret Peter. He's just like, sort of, you can see him getting a bit embarrassed as everyone's looking at him, and he starts blushing under the sort of spotlight. So, normally, as many of you know, it is sort of a big fight to the death, or sometimes we have, like, big, deep underground dungeons with puzzles and traps. This time we are going a little bit different. Ereleth has designed what looks to be a chessboard, so an 8x8 giant one, where space is not really relevant. So what we see up in the crowd will be very different, like scale to what you are going to experience. But each of the 16 teams will start on a square on opposite sides of the board, and they will make their way through all the different puzzles. There are 8 rounds in total for each team.
I already love this.
Some of you will die. Everyone's like, shh.
Where did you come from? How did you get here?
I've always been here. What do you mean?
What, on that spot?
Yep.
How'd you get our uniform?
He's wearing a completely different team's uniform. It looks like he's just sort of like punched someone up in a back room and nicked their clothes. He's in like a sort of mid-blue and yellow stripy regalia. Looks a little clowny. The guy's like, if that is it for the interruptions. So yes, some of you will die. Some of you will have life-altering injuries. But that is just the nature of the games, as we all know.
Cool.
So I truly wish you the best of luck in the forthcoming championship. The winning team, each of the 4 players of the team will get 1,000 gold. And there is this year a secret code where if you crack said code when we ask you for it, you will have your first pick of a plethora of random magical items, all stacked up in a box. So don't think too big, because they all fit in a box. Maybe the box is magic. Maybe that's one of the prizes. Who knows? But keep an eye out for the secret code. Think about how the chessboard is actually built and how your team progresses across the chessboard. Yes? I will now hand you to my acquaintance, Ereleth, who shall get a little bit more into the exact details of what's going to be needed here today. So Ereleth steps forward.
I vote Queen.
Scariest the queen. He just like immediately puts on drag queen eyebrows and is like, let's
Straight
go.
away. This guy's self.
But it's just you with the eyebrows.
I think I can cast that as a ritual, so if
Just wait 10 minutes. It's like there's a click and then you just
No.
you freeze frame as if you like.
Later.
So Erla steps forward and he's like, just to make it an even playing field here, we are going to give you all a sort of tonic which shall restore your mojos, shall we say. In-game mechanics is basically a long rest in a pot.
Nice.
Just to give you a, because...
I was down to 2 spell slots.
Does that count for me too?
If you can wangle one, then yes.
I beat someone up in the back room.
Frickin' Chadwick, like.
Yes,
The actual god.
that's
chaos.
what I deserve.
So he continues with,
Do we take a long, or do we wait until you give us the tonic?
yeah. I have not pulled my punches on this year's design. Some of the rooms shall truly test your courage. Some shall test the bonds of friendship between the team and whether you can truly trust one another.
What if we're not friends?
Romantic.
Then I suppose it will challenge your general outward appearance to those that you may come into contact with.
We're friends, though, right?
We're friends.
Lilith just sort of scowls at you and like ready to slap you on the head again. She's like, "Say we're friends now."
Hey, I think we're all friends here.
Yeah,
You know?
really put your hands in it.
Yeah, she like slowly lowers her hand like to stop hitting you. She's like, "Good."
Okay, good.
I have also this year
Yeah.
dipped into my my personal collection of magical items and creatures. So some of you may come across some creatures you've never seen before. Some of you will come across creatures that are all too familiar. And some of you will walk away from here particularly rich with some very choice artifacts, I must say.
Flicking the red dragon, doesn't he?
That's not good.
You say that, and the guy behind you, who's like this young halfling guy, and he's like, "Did you say he had a red dragon?"
It's okay for us.
Just turns to his friends who are like clearly all just like the newbie kids, and they're like, "Yeah!" Lilith's like, "They're all gonna fucking die." Ereleth is like, yes, it is quite exciting, I must admit. I truly wish you the best of luck, and may all of you survive. I'm going to go now. And everyone just slowly starts like,
Yeah! Woo! Nice.
thank you.
I love the clap today.
Just back shouting over
You
this.
got the clap today.
Am I on any of the other teams?
Technically no, yeah.
Every single team.
I know you don't know. I might suggest that.
You are sort of technically on one of the teams, although I won't say that we'll go into extreme detail of what's going on, but we'll occasionally do like a sort of meanwhile with Chadwick, and he's going through some of the most horrific nonsense under the sun.
Yeah. Nothing to do with the.
Nothing to do with the game.
It's like they'll be cut.
He's just flying away, being held up by like a rock eagle, and he's just like, help! Just T-posing as he's flying away.
Later on, he's got 3 screens in front of him. He's hacking.
I'm in!
Do I cut the red wire or the blue wire? He's delivering a baby.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Just Chadwick's big day out. We should do that as a one shot where you guys have to like keep this old man alive as he's going through all these ridiculous bullshit trials and tribulations.
Then somehow he's hosting Top Gear.
Bold of you to assume I want to keep him alive.
Today on Baldur's Gear, Chadwick shits his pants. Again.
This one.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that got derailed so quick. So yeah, there's a sort of general humming around the room of excitement and nerves and just a little...
And he's humming.
Yeah. And just, the general actual physical voluminous humming. But the sort of stewards then start guiding people to different parts of the arena.
Okay.
You guys get taken around the far side, and you are first put into, or in front of at least, the first black square of the board. So this board is essentially, it almost looks like a stage. It's maybe 10 to 15 feet off the floor, like off the actual sand of the arena, and you can see that there are sort of projections of a few different things on these little squares that give a little clue as to what could be in these sort of like, you know, rooms, because basically once you step on, you will be either teleported or shrunk or whatever, just something magical then, judging by what Ereleth was saying and what you're seeing in front of you.
Dimensions that we're seeing.
So it's about 10 to 15 feet tall, and each square is probably about... so there's 8 squares on each side of the
So it is
square.
8 by 8 then.
So yeah, it's 8 by 8 squares. It's a proper like to scale chessboard. It fills up basically the entire width of the arena, but obviously not the entire length of it because it's that slightly elongated shape. But it is taking up. It is an imposing sight. There's just these big like sort of black and white marble or granite slabs of. Marble or granite, obviously. The words came out in back order wrongwards. And yeah, you get put in front of the first black square on the opposite side of the arena. There's a couple of teams either side of you.
Oh, no, didn't I?
They are a team of very traditional looking priests, like clerics, to the one side of you. All in sort of beiges, creams, and golds. But they are armed to the fucking teeth. They are full-blown war priests with, like, huge mauls and flanged maces and big sort of crusader helmets. He's like, thank you, good sir.
Catch the eye of the one with the maul. And just
Okay.
Like,
He just sort of
You
puts
like
his
that
in his
guy, like,
hand.
Tim T-shirt.
yeah.
Yeah, he sort of does that thing where he sort of like slaps her in his hand and gives you a nod as if to be like, you know, let's fucking kick some ass.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they are all.
It's gonna be fine.
If anything, they look almost more paladin than cleric
yeah.
because of that whole cleric of war type vibe. And the other side of you is quite the opposite.
God
it looks
jocks.
like.
God jocks.
Gotcha.
God
No,
nerds and God jocks.
the other side, there are what essentially look like sort of 4 street rats, just your regular scruffy street urchin looking young people with poorly kept facial hair, dirty. You can smell them on the downwind. They've got rags, and
I was worried it was actually going to be rat folk.
there might be rat folk elsewhere.
Oh, okay.
But this team, I feel like I could fit in.
Just shit yourself and
Just
stand by them.
okay, 1 block down from there on the second black square along then. So you start about halfway through the board.
Okay.
Your team consists of you,
And then the next
a kenku with greying feathers suggesting their age, a goblin with 1 leg, and a druid who looks half asleep. And they're all in this yellow and blue stripy shirt. You managed to just about match it up, eyeballing it. But
Did he knock out that was in the team?
May have been one of them.
yeah, they don't seem to notice.
The druid, like.
So perhaps it was just another pensioner.
Faraz!
You found the team.
Yes. They didn't find me.
Baxter, you found the team.
Good for him.
Lilith looks you dead in the eyes and goes, "You're gonna die.
Why?
Not by my hand. You're just.
No.
Have you seen your team? You're gonna die. See you in hell." She salutes you and flips you off. If you make it to the other side, I'll put in a good word to Roz. Fair? She leans into Bax and goes, "He's doomed."
He's dead. He's so dead.
And it's not our team.
Hi, Max.
Hey.
I'm gonna kill Lilith.
Oh,
You might get to fight him.
maybe. Maybe.
He's a good puncher.
So,
You just see me do this.
the
Not the other pensioner.
the blonde guy steps forward again in his slightly oversized suit. And let's find some sensible music.
Yeah, isn't
Here we
it?
go.
It's jolly, isn't it?
Yeah. I think this one might
People
work.
might die.
So he steps forward, and again his.
I know this one.
Ooh.
Ooh,
This is chess music.
not me.
Yeah, I'll do.
Come on.
Yes, AF.
He steps forward with one of those microphones again, and this time it bellows right from like every conceivable direction in the arena, coming central, and you're in one of those spots again where it just seems to keep happening where you're between two speakers and the waves have synced up, so it's just really fucking loud where you're standing, and every time you move your head it feels like, you know, the helicopter pressure, like boom, 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 boom. So it was unfortunate starting positions, but he steps on and he goes, "Welcome one and all, children and old folk alike, men, women, lizards, everything in between. Welcome to..." Ereleth sort of like gives him a nudge as if to be like, you know, just don't be a dick, like be more inclusive of everyone. He's like,
Yeah, you just technically included lizard as a gender.
yeah, that's what he gives him a nudge, and he's like, "Welcome to the Kairut City Contest of Champions, held by us here at the Contest of Champions organization, and Ereleth Ravenwood, who has designed this wonderful chessboard for us." Yeah, like at that point as well, the whole crowd starts going, and he sort of like started with you. Though it was just that one guy that just makes a noise slightly too early, so it's just that awkward. Woo, woo, you know,
Gonk is on my wrist going,
just a little,
yeah.
Spider dance.
yeah,
Spider dance.
just scratching his butt.
Get off.
Don't do that on me. Champions, please step forward to the cubes before you. There is a door handle. Once you are inside, you will be transported to a wonderful world of pain and misery. Your job is to get to the other side of the board. However, when you go through a door at the end of a puzzle room or a fight room or whatever it is, you will not necessarily be moving forward the square. You will be possibly moving diagonally, but you will, in fact, take 8 rounds to get to the end. It is simple. Just walk through one door and out of the next and encounter what you will in the middle. Is that clear to everyone in the audience? And everyone's just like, why are we getting involved? And he's like, "I wish you luck." And then he pulls out this like sort of rudimentary, almost like a flare gun, and just goes, poof, and it just sends it off into the sky. There's a huge explosion of like fireworks above it.
Running for the door,
Okay,
like,
yeah.
straight away.
There are a few people that are like slowly inching towards it, and then they see you making a break, and then
I
you know, like Hunger
race
Games
back.
style.
I race back to the door.
Okay, both of you make an athletics check.
Okay.
But you know Hunger Games style where like they start sheepishly, and then there's just those few dickheads that go sprinting at it, so everyone starts sprinting.
Oh, natural one.
I didn't think you knew how to
Okay.
open a door.
So Bax, yeah, is running full pelt as hard as he can. What it
16.
doesn't quite keep up with Scary. It starts getting almost like a stitch because of the way you're sort of like twisting, pulling this hammer. And then as Scarius gets the door, he stops and looks like he's going to open it, and then steps back, and Baxter just goes, just the classic, "I'm going to open the door for you." Oh.
Kind of like what I used to do with you. Because you used to try and race me to the front door.
You
I'd
just-
let him get in front of me and then kick him so he hit the front door.
Oh, that's funny.
I just
Brilliant.
like, it wasn't a kick, it was like I put my foot
Yeah,
in
I
his
just
back.
pushed him.
Oh, you went lost
It's a
in
little
form.
too
I look
far.
at his face.
Yeah, the first thing one of our friends said to us was, "Wow, you have a mighty fine forehead."
No. He said, "Oh, yeah, your forehead is massive."
I'm just, like,
Thanks, it was a
face
door.
planted on the
Yeah, you just
like,
full on.
reach for the handle. and be
Are
like,
you okay?
"Ah, yeah, I'm fine, good.
So as you pull it, it does feel quite like stone on stone, where it's like that as it slides open, and you go into this black room. Oh yeah, shit, that was my bad. So before you went out, like onto the thing, so as you were guided round, they did hand out to everyone basically like a little shot. So it is a full long rest.
Would that mean I also get to reconfigure Gonk?
Yes.
Excellent.
Am
I think
running
I'm
at
still
the
going to
doors
keep
too?
it on.
Did they make us
Am I
shop
running at the
there?
doors?
Or can we keep them?
Yes, we'll come back to that. They watch to make sure that you, yeah.
I'm going to keep it on the hard mode anyway.
Okay. So yeah, your team the goblin starts to like limp ahead. The Kenku is like running but flapping their wings, but a bit like a chicken, isn't really doing much, just sort of like running, and then every now and again just getting a few feet off the floor and excitedly hopping towards it. The goblin gets to the door first and cracks that open and just steps through into complete blackness. The moment they step through, they're gone. And what like Briarleaf and Lilith can see, the moment Back steps through, he's like disappeared immediately. Then Scarius, but what you guys sort of feel is a strange sensation of being almost dropped. You know, like when you go over a hump in a car and you get that. Yeah, you get that as you go through the door, and you four, not Chadwick, of course, are on a beach. It's sort of self-contained. It feels very much like... Oh, it's very loud, hold on. It feels very much like a desert-style beach, where it's a desert meeting the land.
As soon as you said
Meeting the sea.
Goes right off and it really confused me.
Oh, right. Yeah, so it feels where desert meets the sea. So there's a big dune behind... Yeah, there's sort of a big dune behind you, and each direction you look up and down the shore, there's just like an infinite beach. But just in the sea, you see a door. Same as the one you just came through.
It's a door, go.
But in front of it, there are 2 steel cages.
But in front of it, there's a terrace. It's Chadwick.
And in the center of that is a plinth, almost like a Egyptian Greek pillar, and on top of that is a sphinx.
Nice.
And the sphinx speaks to you, and he's like, "Please approach, my friends. I am Barnabas. Pleased to meet you, all of you."
That's not what I thought he was going to sound like.
Oh, I
Yeah,
kind of like
fine.
a sphinx. Just like
Yeah, he's like,
hurriedly walking
yeah,
forward.
he's like, you have no need to be alarmed or afraid of Barnabas. I simply have the traditional 3 questions for you. If you answer my riddles 3, and perhaps a bonus riddle, you can by all means leave.
What's with the cages? What they for?
Well, if you take a look, and as you sort of look, in one of them, there's a little pillar with 3 rings on it, and like a very complex lock-in mechanism that's clearly enchanted. There's like a sort of, almost like a radial, like a clock-looking thing rotating on the front of it, like very obviously enchanted. And the other one has a small pile of gold on in the other little cage, and he's like, "The gold will be your reward if you beat my 3 riddles.
Ooh.
These 3 rings will be for my bonus. However, of course, being a sphinx, being as merciful as I am, giving you all these bits and bobs, if you fail my riddles, you have 3 riddles and 3 lives between them, but if you fail my riddles, of course you must best me in combat to claim your prize.
Okay, cool.
And then, even if you completely destroy the riddles and you crush through them first time, or you completely bork it and you have to fight me and what have you, of course you allow me to live mercifully, and I shall unlock this other gate, provided you beat my bonus riddle. Are the rules before you clear?
Sure.
Does it all sound a-okay to you? Then let Barnabas ask away. I disappear when you speak my name. What am I?
I know the answer, but I'm in a different realm.
What was that noise?
He's in my head!
Oh, this is killing me.
Yeah, so you 3 can openly discuss between you. There's no like...
Silence?
Yes, it is silence. However, That was a bold move to supersede your friends that way.
Sorry.
Oh.
We trust him.
Wait.
If you speak
I thought
my
it was-
name
I
of
thought it was gonna
silence,
be-
I disappear.
There is a guy called Silence, and he doesn't like people talking.
I thought it was gonna be a goose. Because usually,
Yeah, if you tell them, if you shout goose at the
Yeah.
goose, they'll.
yeah.
That was
That
my
is
next
a-
guess.
What?
Honestly, that is pretty smart. It is quite funny. It is perhaps a one-liner that I use future. Yes.
What?
Barnabas enjoys a joke.
I'll get the next one.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Go. Go.
You measure my life in hours, and I serve you by expiring. I'm quick when I'm thin and slow when I am fat, but I do not work alone. What am I?
Is this one goose?
It could be.
Of course, I may repeat the riddle if you wish,
Yes, please.
but you get no hints. You measure my life in hours, and I serve you by expiring. I am quick when I am thin and slow when I am fat, but I do not work alone. What am I?
It's a good riddle.
Is it a candle?
But then what would it give us when it expires?
Oh yeah, nah.
Do you know this one is on?
I did riddles with X. I'm sat here and I know what website
I've just
it's
got
on.
I've got the image of, in Always Sunny when Charlie at the laser tag is like, it's a riddle! And it's just a really bad joke. It's just something you don't know.
Judge your day like by hours. Is that...
You measure my life in hours, and I serve you by expiring.
Serve you by expiring what?
I am quick when I'm thin and slow when I'm fat, but I do not work alone.
That last bit is what's tricking me.
I think because it serves you by expiring. Like a candle burns to give you light, and it doesn't work alone because you need fire.
Okay.
Maybe. What happens if we get it wrong? Do we have to fight like straight away? Or...
No. First, you have 3 total chances, and so far you're doing pretty well. But if you were to completely fluff the final life, then yes, I probably would pounce straight away. Something just sort of snaps in my brain.
Okay, that's cool. No, that's cool. No hard feelings if that does happen.
Could
but,
it be an hourglass?
Mm.
Because it's fat and then thin, and it serves you by expiring.
I was thinking like you got like a skinny candle. It's gone like pretty quick, but a big one lasts a long time. Maybe. I don't know. That works too. Oh, it's definitely not goose though.
It's like it's 15% chance it's
Yeah.
goose.
We could go with that. We could try that. And we got 3 lives.
Sure. What do you think? What do you think, Willith?
No.
Well, I don't think it's goose, I will be honest.
Oh.
But I do like the 2 options. They both make sense to me. We've got 3 lives, so fuck it, just try them both.
I jumped in with the last one. I'll let you guys pick.
Candle.
Correct, my young red friend. It is
Oh my
candle.
god! I'm never gonna do that again as long as I live.
I do
Yes!
I do like the hourglass, however, for it technically does not work alone either. For someone must flip the hourglass to work. So, a very good observation, my friend. Perhaps I would have even accepted it. Who knows? Maybe I'm feeling particularly merciful today.
She's like running around in a circle in the sand.
Yeah, you are very excitable, my young friend.
I've never got anything right in my life.
It's true,
Oh,
yeah.
I rush! Oh my god!
Perhaps you can make a habit of it.
It's like sit down.
Next riddle is just gonna go duck.
Give me another one.
And he's like, hourglass!
Candle! It's candle!
So, final riddle before the bonus round. I belong to you, but you seldom use me. In fact, I am often in the mouths of others. What am I?
I know this one.
Not Mr.
Do you?
Win.
Yes.
What is it?
My dad told it to me once. It's your name.
My name?
No, name. Your name.
What? It's Briley.
No. And it's not Baxter either. It's
It's
So it's
Briley.
Lilith then.
No.
He goes, I'm afraid I must take that answer. You have lost one life.
You said you knew it.
And therefore, a small portion of the gold may or may not survive the transaction.
I will take the loss, but can you explain to him what I was trying to say?
You must answer first, just in case I give it away.
But you said you knew
It is
it.
your name.
Correct, it is
It's
a
fine.
name.
Your name?
It's Barnabas, yes. Well, for him it would be Barnabas.
It is a name that belongs to any individual that would be hearing or speaking this riddle. It is not a name in particular, but the concept of someone's name.
I'm sorry to break this right now, but every time you have a pose before you say incorrect, I wish we could just hang in on your face like this.
Incorrect. So yes,
Say it
you...
again.
Okay, so you know the concept of having a name, yes? So clearly your friend here called Briarleaf and I am Barnabas,
I'm
and
not sure he knows what concept means.
then all is lost.
Oh, but that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'll get the next one. I'll get the bonus one.
Okay,
That's cool.
so firstly, here is your gold. You do get 50 gold each.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
It would have been 75 gold each, but Bax fluffed it.
Bax is a dick.
That was good.
This next round, not that you necessarily have to fight me afterwards if you do not get it, but who knows, maybe I shall flip a coin. But this one is a lot more audience participation, in the sense of the answer is much more physical than a concept. Do you accept the challenge?
Sure.
Yeah.
So, you see the rings in the cage, yes? One of them, a ring of protection. One of them, a ring of the bard.
Ring of what?
A bard.
Okay.
And one, the ring of silenced voices. If you get an answer wrong, one at random will disappear. And it will continue to do so until you lose all 3 lives, and all 3 have disappeared. At which point, maybe we have some fun.
Sounds like a win-win.
Okay, cool.
Do you know if we don't take the bonus round, can we just go through the door?
Yes.
Ah. Bonus round.
But then you lose out on these artifacts.
No risk, no reward.
I want the rings. Let's go.
Stood before you, iron door. If you count 3, I shall count 4. Then from my 3, if you knock 2, I shall open up for you.
Oh god, it's math. I'm out.
It does not work that way. You have accepted my challenge. Were you to back out now, then I would have no choice but to...
An iron door?
So basically, on this cage is literally an iron door in the front.
Okay.
Stood before you, iron door. If you count 3, I shall count 4. From my 3, if you count 2, I shall open up for you.
Yes,
Oh.
goose.
Okay, so the iron door with the 3 rings and he counts 4?
I knocked once.
Okay. Nothing seems to be happening at the moment.
Okay. That was
Do
it.
you knock and then pull away, though?
Yeah.
1 ring disappears.
Sorry. Do you know which one?
It is the Ring of Silenced Voices.
Oh, my bad, guys.
He's got 3 rings. No, we see 3. We don't know if there's rings, he's got 4.
It might not be the rings. It might be something else.
I thought
Is
it
there
was just
3
an
of anything
end
else?
thing.
If we look at the...
It's just a regular old sort of
What was
prison
the other
cage
thing
with an iron door at the front.
I have 4.
So, stood before you, iron door. If you knock 3, or if you count 3, I shall count 4. Then, from my 3, you count 2, I shall open up for you. Feel free.
I thought it was N plus
Feel
1.
free as well to do sort of in-game rolls to help in terms of you don't have to just rely on your own sort of metagame understanding of it.
Sure.
Will that be like an investigation
So,
check?
if anything, make a general intelligence check.
Oh,
Bax is buggered.
he's not.
Can we all do it?
I would say give someone advantage for helping them.
Okay, I've already rolled, so do you want me to just...
Yeah, if you roll with advantage.
Yeah.
Go on. You the smarts.
Okay.
Oh, I need a piece of butt.
19?
Okay. So, you knocked and nothing happened immediately. But it was when you pulled away and walked back that it stopped. So you have the inkling that you have to either continuously knock something or knock the right sort of pattern. Also, the way that he's saying, if you count 3, I'll count 4, then from my 3, you make 2, you almost feel as though there's going to be some sort of back and forth, that whatever you are doing...
Like an answer and response.
Yeah, like a call and response, but perhaps a one in parallel, not necessarily, because as you
Ladies
knocked...
and German.
Hey.
Hey, oh.
So from the
Lilith didn't have
you
to die
count
like
3.
that, by the way.
You count 3, I count 4, and from my 4,
No, and then from my
from
3,
my 3,
you count 2.
count 2.
Yeah. So the way that it's...
Okay.
Is it 6?
No.
I didn't say that to you. I didn't say that to you. I said it to myself.
So, yeah, you think that because when you knocked, it looked like it was going to, like, tap his hand on the
So
the thing.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And
And then
then
there's
from his 3,
3.
we count 2. So
on
1,
his
2,
fourth,
3.
do we... On his fourth knock, do we... 1,
Possibly.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I think. Maybe. That's me.
But when
That's
he-
not Bax.
That's not
Bax
Bax?
has no idea.
So you know when he says...
But that's
like,
my
I
idea.
give you 4 and then you...
Can you knock in decimals?
And out of his 4 we get 3. Do we start knocking when he's on his fourth one?
It's from his 3, we count 2, and he's knocking.
Is it 32-bit or 64-bit?
If, by the way, if
Well, maybe
you...
if we knock on his
If you
fourth,
clap your knocks, so A, there's no like boom on the mic, but B, then it'll allow the response. So whatever you were gonna knock, obviously just say like, I'm gonna knock and then
from
clap.
3, you count 2, but he's knocking 4 times. That's a bit of sorry, mate.
Yeah.
From
Okay, hold on, let's see. Alright. So he's like, I offer you this. Of the remaining 2 rings, you pick one that you wish to walk away with. I give you a small clue, but the other one is sacrificed forever.
Which ones are remaining?
The bard and...
The Ring of Protection.
I think protection's the one to keep. I
Yes.
think, yeah.
A lot of love and affection, to be fair.
Do you want to do
Alright.
it? You want to do that?
Did you just kill Chadwick? Is that what you did?
No.
Yeah.
You just hear screaming from the Eternal Void.
Sure, we'll keep the Ring of Protection.
Well, right then. So, your out loud thoughts about
Tagging in.
knocking in parallel. Think about that. Think about a continuous knock that I may knock back to in parallel.
So we're all doing it at the same time?
No, only one of you must knock.
No, I mean, us and you.
Oh, yeah. So, whilst you are knocking, I shall knock back. And then, whilst I am knocking back, you change your knock to mine.
So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Maybe? Because it's from... It's.
Yeah,
did he
because-
say then from?
Yeah,
my
did he
3?
say then?
Was the word then?
Yeah, so it's stood before you, Iandor. If you, I'll read it as written because I said count, but it's if you knock 3, I shall knock 4. From my 3,
No, there's
if
no then.
you knock 2, I think I may have said then. Either way, it works. But from my 3, if you knock 2, I shall open up for you.
Yeah, so we need to... He will knock 3 times, then he'll knock 4 and then 3, but we need to knock on 2 of the 3.
Remember as well, he said, think of a continuous knock that he can react to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was designed to be a fucker, so like, if you don't get this, I do not blame you.
No.
2, 3, 4.
Okay.
3.
You do paradiddles.
Okay. 1, 2... Oh, I see. From... If you count 3, so he won't do 4 knocks, he will do the 4th knock.
Possibly.
Maybe. And then from my...
That makes sense.
From my 2...
Why not?
It's from my 3 if you
from
count
my 3
2.
if you count 2.
And then Baxter has an attack of inspiration and starts clapping or knocking.
So, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1.
2, 3. I think.
Do we have any more lives on this one? That's not
One
fair. We
chance.
still got 2 knives.
We've kind of
Knives.
given up a life.
No, you sacrificed the
the ring.
ring for
So
the
if we
clue.
use this ring now, he's gonna
Yeah.
kick off.
Maybe.
You said ring, not a life. That's not fair, Barnabas.
The lives were for the first 3. Now it's rings.
Yeah.
It's like Sonic.
What is Sonic?
I don't know. I don't know where that came from.
Baxter's nose starts bleeding.
He's just like... Error, error. Redacted.
No, I'm not too good with numbers, right? So, yeah, I'm tapping out of it.
Think of it more as a musical performance than
I'm
strict
not good at that
numbers.
either.
If anything, before you start, make a performance check to see if you can get any more hints.
Performance.
Mm-hmm.
That's 3, then 4.
Shut up, Chadwick.
Scroll more. There you go. 19.
Okay. Rob, what were you just doing?
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ah, so
So it's drum beats.
it's sort of 3-4 at the same time as 4-4.
What? As if we fucking know that, like. I know I little.
So if you knock
Come on,
3,
drummers.
I shall knock 4. Then from my 3, you count 2. And I shall open up for you. You 4. You 3, me 4. Me 3,
That's 3,
you
4.
2.
So now, switch the 4 to 2.
Oh.
I don't get it.
So amongst it all, can I help?
You're helping anyway.
Chadwick from another dimension.
You tell the music.
To be fair, you've definitely you've helped, like, spot on. But now it is up to them to actually perform it correctly.
Thanks.
So you knock 3, I'll knock 4.
I know,
Yeah.
I'm an old man in a
Just
different
3,
dimension.
4.
And then I knock 3 and you knock 2.
Wait, so is it 3-4 and then 3-2? No, 2.
Somebody looking at me, I don't even know.
Maybe 1,
Somebody
2,
else.
3, 1, 2. No? No. But then the parallel's gonna happen.
Shut up, you. This is for them to earn a ring.
I don't even know if I want a ring now.
So if you knock 3, I'll knock 4. From my 3, you make 2.
Can we just, so, you know if Rob does it, can we just say that that's one of us?
Can we just met again?
Can
we just- can we-
No.
Can we just
No.
have it?
No.
Technically, Rob would have been Lilith for now.
Rob was such a Lilith.
I'm still not you yet.
I couldn't make a meta bargain with you. If Rob is the one to do the knocking,
Yeah.
you must fight Barnabas.
Oh!
I don't think there's any way
Oh,
of getting
it's-
out.
I don't want to fight him, he's nice.
So 1, 2, 3, like 3-4.
Yeah, right, play the rhythm you were playing.
Well, I was doing that.
And now take out your middle of your 4s.
Oh.
I am right in saying that, yeah.
If
Oh.
you count 3,
Ah,
I will count 4.
Which is there.
I'll be missing the point.
Oh, okay.
If you count 3, I'll count 4.
so if I just do.
Keep going.
Can I hear?
Hang on.
Just so I know.
So if I.
You wouldn't be able to
I'll
in
go
there.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, like you keep going. Just keep going. 1. You better have to match me in.
Yeah.
I'll be him.
Go on. So. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
All right, now from my 3, you make 2.
That's so awkward to do.
Oh.
Right. So
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
we start the rhythm, then he changes the rhythm, and then we gotta follow in.
Okay.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
That's hard.
I designed that specifically to be very tricky, which is why I said earlier, before we started the stream, that while Cass was away, if Rob played Lilith, it might genuinely help.
Oh, right.
Ah, that's funny.
Because the point is that so you start the count on like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then he goes 1, 2. But hang on. So I'll do it on my foot. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1,
Wait,
2,
do
3,
3
4,
though.
and then he goes.
Yeah.
So that 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4 is a
And then
1,
we
2,
drop
3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you come back
But
underneath with the
with the
1,
3
2,
then.
3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
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 So
then-
the way
Right, okay.
for those at home that were just
So
baffled by
we
that
pick
as
the
much as
sequence.
Yeah.
yeah, but in reality it is
Smart.
polymeters,
Yeah.
and the best way to remember it, a 3/4, pass the goddamn butter, pass the goddamn butter, and then for 3/2, nice cup of tea, nice cup of tea, nice cup of tea, nice cup of tea,
nice.
nice cup
That's
of tea.
awesome.
That's
That's awesome.
That's cool.
I can't
That's
ever
cool.
understand.
So
That's cool.
my
You can tell me again and again and again.
Yeah.
basically my foot is counting.
But,
That's why I was doing what I was doing just now with the.
so when I started the rhythm, I was doing the right rhythm.
Yeah.
But I was doing both.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So the point is that he says you count 3, I'll count 4, and then from my 3, so he keeps the same tempo, but you treat it as then a 3/4.
So imagine
And then you count the 2.
Skyrier starting it, and then
But
he's
Sphinx
like,
don't
no,
have
you're
their
taking over my
hands.
part.
Yeah, I do.
Not if you handle them.
He was stamping his paw.
Yeah.
He was slapping his leg. Like,
And while we're all tapping, in another dimension, Chadwick is doing atonal jazz.
Yeah.
Although I did say if Rob was the one to do it, then you will fight Barnabas. So everyone roll initiative.
Don't.
Unlucky!
No, you fucking didn't.
I did. I specified that if
Oh, I-
Rob was the one to do
He
it.
did say it wasn't me. I did half of it.
Yeah.
Also, I'm at a point now where I need to prove that the Sphinx does, in fact, have the ability to stamp.
Ah, right.
Hey.
Oh, can I run away and pee first?
I'll do
Yeah, you go pee while I set up.
Awful shame to not have that.
Roll for
video.
pee.
Right,
Roll for piss.
You're doing what now, Rob? Oh,
Can I
I'm
roll
kicking
for
things.
drink, please?
no. Oh, this yours.
That one, you just pour it down yourself, you fuck.
I bought 2 cans of Monster.
Yeah.
Bought that for me, and then a normal one for you. And then by feel in the car, I grabbed a can, opened it, and started drinking. And I was
You
like,
know, I would have just drunk it anyway. If you shit in the cup and I drink it, it wouldn't matter.
Right.
No.
Do
I like the smile.
He's so like stuck on this.
Do one. So do one.
Yeah, keep it. The slower, the easier, really.
Do
2,
3.
3.
With
1,
me.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And then I drop out,
Ye-
and I go. And then.
Yeah,
So-
and then you do from.
The first clap is on the first of the beat, and then the second clap is in between the 2 and
That-
3. Which
Yeah.
is the 3.
Nice
All the
kapati,
rhythms
nice
with an
kapati,
strings.
nice kapati. Yeah, basically. So you guys came
This
in
Sphinx is the
roughly
middle
over
of the
here.
So just for people at home, who's Barnabas?
Barnabas is the Sphinx.
This guy.
Why?
So,
You know the Contest of Champions?
I'm just gonna
Yes.
kick
Worry.
you
It's
the
on
gonads.
it's on like an interdimensional chessboard. We went into the first room and the Sphinx was there to practically us.
And he sounds like
And we had
Dracula.
to do riddles.
Yeah. The first riddle was
Do you know, I stood outside and I could do riddles, and I was like, I don't know if
I'm fucked, I'm fucked, I'm fucked.
I was like, I don't know if I'm. Now I just turn around. Not for me.
well,
So,
the third riddle was
What
Baxter.
is your
What is
favourite colour?
Does it taste of mangoes by any chance?
Tastes like
I don't think so.
gold, general tropical stuff.
Right, so I will roll initiative for Barnabas. Barnabas. Oh, biffed it.
Okay.
Initiative.
I'm gonna look at
She'll
those.
never know.
What did you do?
There's now a Bax, a Barnabas, and a Briarleaf.
And
Okay.
Ascarius.
Yeah. Did anyone roll over 20
I
on
rolled
their initiative?
exactly 20.
Okay.
Ugh.
20 is Ascarius.
18.
18 is Briarleaf.
What? What are you rolling?
Did anyone roll an 18 or
Did
19?
you roll high?
Nay.
I don't want to roll high. I had 6. I like to stay in the back and
Oh,
think
you-
about things.
Did you roll before you went?
Oh, I've just had a 4.
Oh, did you? No. Okay.
Wait, did you or not? Oh. Okay, then you're getting a...
Just to clarify, that's Taff playing with the camera.
Sorry, I've never
That
thought of
was
this
such a
before.
wibbly wobbly camera
Would you like
operator.
it?
Ooh!
Why have I never thought of this before?
I really don't know.
Why have you never thought of things?
Gosh darn it.
Now we can see the whole thing. There we go.
Sweet.
Tits, right.
I like the shoreline thing, it's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Lilith, what did you roll?
11.
11. Bax, what was yours?
12.
12. Okay, 12 Bax, 11 Lilith, and then Barnabas down towards the bottom.
20.
So, Scarius is up first.
So, do I see him become hostile?
Immediately, the door unlocks, but before you can even get there, also let me mark. I think this is dry wipe board, right?
Gotta be.
Yeah, probably.
Wouldn't
The
it be like an angry cat noise? Or like a panther? Like a like one of them.
What the hell was that?
Like a panther.
It was wrapping paper.
Yeah, they do that. Panthers do that. They don't really roar, do they? They just go. Yeah.
okay, so the door is in the sea.
Right.
These two squares are the one of them is the gold, one of them is the rings. The ring door goes, and then he immediately like jumps off his little like perch thing. It's basically like it's sort of like a sandstone perch, and as he jumps off, it just crumbles into the sea, and he's like ready to go.
We
If
we
one
did
of-
the riddles.
If one of our team members goes through the
We
door,
got
do
right.
all of our
So
team
the
members
door's
go
unlocked.
through the door?
So can we just go
No,
through
I
the
think
door?
it's gotta be like if we get trapped in there, we're trapped in there on our own. I think.
No, because then they gotta be a full team at the end.
Exactly. So we gotta just beat this guy.
Or we could just all run through.
He's not really very
You're
quick.
assuming that the
Can he
door is
fly?
unlocked.
Hey, we unlocked
He's
the
got
door
wings.
when we got the riddles right.
Actually, make a nature check as a
that's
ranger.
true.
Confirmed that.
Hmm?
What?
The door's
that
unlocked.
we unlocked the door and we got the first 3 riddles right.
Oh,
Assuming it's not a magical door that he can relock at any time just by thinking about it.
You're all gamblers, a lot of you. I don't
Yeah.
know, I'm doing.
Yeah, Lily.
Nature check.
There you go.
Lily.
Ereleth.
18.
Okay, yeah, you know full well that they can fly, and they can fly pretty fucking quick. And if there is one hurtling towards
What are
you,
they made of?
Cat.
yeah, flesh.
Oh my god, it's not a sword.
No,
Stone cat.
That's
no,
why I was confused when you
no, it's
said
not a statue.
tap
It's
in.
not a
It's a
statue.
real
it's a
sphinx.
No, it is an actual sphinx.
Not like I'm gonna need you.
Yeah, you also know that if he starts sort of dive bombing towards you, get the fuck out the way.
Okay.
Okay,
So
I relay this.
okay.
It might be common sense, but we are here with backs, so. No offense, backs.
I don't know whether the team. Can I get like a feel for like what the guys are gonna do? I don't want to like metagame this, but I want to be like, Are they looking like they're going to run for the door, or are they looking like they're going to stand and fight?
Make a perception check. Actually, make an insight check.
Bax did shout, "Are we booking it for the door?" So.
Insight.
Scarus is there going, what does that mean?
What? He's so cryptic sometimes. 19.
Okay. Honest opinions from Lilith and Briley.
Really, like, trying to dash to the door.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think odds are not looking great. So I'd
I feel
probably
like I'd
dash
be
for the
looking
door
at
as
the door.
well.
Yeah.
He can fly though.
I'd be looking at the door. I'd be making it quite obvious that
In an
that's
open
mine.
space with a flying enemy.
As you do.
Yep.
Yeah. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I run.
So.
Straight for the door?
Straight for the door. Is there a way I can get past it without getting in its attack range? I don't know how big its attack range is.
The only way you can think about it is if you run all the way around the cage, but then the only thing is the water will count as double movement.
Is the cage got a solid top?
Yes.
I climb the cage.
Okay. Which one? The one with the rings or the one with the gold?
The gold one.
Okay. 5,
Is
10,
the gold still in the
15,
cage?
I'll be better.
25.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it just assumed that it was essentially in like a bag that he flicked to you. Just because, you know, he is dexterous enough that he can hook things and... Okay, so you're up on the cage.
Am I within his melee range? Do you know? Do I know what I know?
Make a nature check. Also, that was 25 feet of movement, just so you know.
Okay. Cool. Nature.
Nature.
And a charge.
21.
21.
Rolling one.
Sorry, Jess.
You... Hang on, let me just double check.
Even if it's
this.
rough. So, rough figures.
You have a feeling that it, for the most part, the majority of what it's going to do is going to be right up close and personal, so like a 5 foot.
So I don't feel
But there
as if it
may
could
be
grab
something
me
that...
from its position.
No, you
Okay.
think it would have to move, but obviously given the wings and the fact that Briley was like, it can fucking fly!
Okay.
You know.
I step into the... So, I step diagonally to the other corner of the cage.
Mhm.
I don't continue until I see other people moving. And
Gonna hold an action?
I will just use an action.
Okay.
So, you know the bit of extra gauntlet I attached?
Mm-hmm.
I like put my hand out like that and you see like an illusory pistol just form in my hand
Sick.
and I cast Firebolt.
Sick.
That's pretty cool.
Love it.
Oh dear.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Oh, that's a natural 2.
That is a miss.
That was nice.
Yeah, that's it. A single attack, yeah. So I fire and it just goes wide and I'm like, oh, this bloody thing.
It needs calibrating.
I knew I shouldn't test in the field.
Barnabas is like, you missed, my friend.
I missed a lot of things.
Okay, is that you for the turn?
Did you like run to the door and come back?
My anxiety was like, you don't shut the door.
Oh,
I
right.
shut the door.
Good old
Yeah, I took a photo and sent it to you. I was just at the door like this.
Oh,
again.
was he?
I was like, no, help!
What a weirdo.
I don't want to.
But
I
the
don't
door
want to
shuts.
retcon. I'm fine.
Okay.
Cool.
So, Briley, if you are up.
Kick him in
The
the
gonads. Does he have gonads?
It is
Cat
seemingly
nuts.
an andro sphinx,
That is
if
an
I'm correct.
Sphinx, yeah.
Yep.
What does that mean?
It's not a gyna sphinx.
It's
Oh, I
boy-
see,
it's
I
boy
see.
Sphinx.
Okay. It's a boy
Has the
sphinx.
Sphinx been muted?
Oh, he's cool, isn't
Has
he?
the sphinx still got his bow?
Unless the andro is androgynous. So.
Yeah, could be. Or
Ah.
android.
Androgynous
Oh,
sphinx.
Android sphinx.
That's
Anchovy
Androgynous
sphinx.
is just both
Oh,
of those
no.
words, isn't it?
I think
Gyno
I,
and
Yeah.
gyno, yeah.
I feel like he's gonna fly straight towards us.
Eat sweets. Get your good.
Is he like mid pants at this point? Obviously, he hasn't.
He's sort of, he dropped down off the thing. Yeah, he basically, as he steps off this, like, statue, the plinth that he was on, like, crumbles into the sea.
Cool.
And now he's just, ready, stands wings up, ready to...
I'm just gonna go, like, over here a little bit.
Okay.
Like here.
5, 10, 15.
And then,
That's dramatic.
what, me walking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still in shot.
What? Huh? Okay.
The
Did you just say the man?
The map.
The man.
Oh, I thought you said the man. I was like, excuse me.
I'm the map.
No, but he means like he thinks you're in a position of power. You're the man.
This is running like shit today.
Can
Get all the
I,
bad
have I
ones.
got to hit the first hunter's mark? Yes, they said.
So they were two good ones.
No, so you
Yeah,
can use
that
your
was
bonus
good.
action to...
But I can mark
Back,
it.
baby.
Okay, I mark it as my hunter's mark.
Okay. Have we got the...
We do.
I
Hunter's
can't
mark
think.
token.
That's
If
right.
it can fit on him. If it can fit on his wing.
I'll stick it on his head.
Oh, I'm gonna play a ranger called Mark now.
Perfect.
Well, like right now, you know, Scary's in
Yeah,
more.
no, I'm.
Scar
Scary's just
drops
like
heads. Oh!
disappears.
And mark it.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, hi, Mark.
From inside it. Oh god.
Just like the most normal guy. Oh.
Hey, up, bastard.
I'm a hunter.
Oh, you know what? You're an electrician.
Okay.
Hunter's Mark.
It's Mark Hunter. That's his name.
Right, after this is back, so think about what you're going to do.
I never think about what I'm gonna do.
That's my secret.
Thinking? Nah.
Nice.
To hit?
Yeah.
Hits.
Cool.
What has happened?
I have 58. That's it, isn't it? Oh, gosh.
Someone tells me that wasn't Lash.
No,
No.
it's like how you see.
No.
Put glasses on.
Glasses help with that.
Yeah.
4.
Okay, 4 on the die,
Yeah.
then your
And then 3.
hunter's mark. Are you calling the birds?
4.
Yeah. I had 1.
So 1d.
Also, you've got the ring on, right?
I had 1 on my 1d8.
Ah,
I
yeah.
had 3.
You got your ring on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
As you shoot the arrow for the first time since putting the ring on,
I am aiming for his boy's
Goonaz.
parts.
Goonaz.
shoot him right in his catbird penis cloaca.
None of the above, please.
Yeah. That's the other team name, catbird penis cloaca.
That's team thing.
Um,
And that's because they let him name it.
Yeah. As you loose the arrow, it travels faster than you've ever shot an arrow before, to the point that it creates almost like a sonic boom. It goes as it comes out the end of the bow, to the point that it shocks everyone, and it deals bonus thunder damage.
Cool.
As it hits, there's like this deafening as it like shatters over him. The arrow is completely like blown to bits. That's a nat 1. Yep, you shot him right in the cock. I'm not even kidding. That is a nat 1. Like, I was.
I feel like he's been shot his cock off at that point. That's gone
Like,
now.
oh my, that was not very cool. Are you calling the birds?
She's got the thing for this. It's weird.
And that's all of a sudden it's
Yeah. Scary sister. Like, ah!
I'm gonna call my birds.
Okay. For damage or movement?
Damage.
Okay.
Don't they go where you hit as well?
Come on.
Sometimes.
Come on.
5.
Okay. So you put the call out to the ether, and because you have no idea where you are, really, those horrible like Zubat type scrotum monsters come back.
Oh no.
They like portal in and they come spinning down around the Sphinx and start like basically like leeching onto it and like
To stop casting
slurping.
that outside of the plane, the prime material plane, please.
You are banned from using this spell in all planes except the following. like a no-fly zone. No-fly list, even. Okay, that's your first shot.
Oh yeah.
Shoot him again.
I'll try.
Leave his nads alone though.
It says Nad's still here.
I mean, they're still there, but you did clip him.
Oh.
You, like, pinned his sack to his leg.
I don't like this trend.
No. 12 does not hit.
Were you aiming for the other leg?
The other ball. One ball.
Okay.
The other ball.
Any movement? Or are you good?
No, I'm right there.
Bax, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna run in. Let's go.
Standard.
1, 2, 3, and is that a square? Yeah, that's a square.
Squeak.
Squeeze.
From,
Uh,
from a bit in between. Oh no, is that what is
oh,
it?
it's actually no. So
Oh, okay,
yeah,
that's one square.
the page either side. Just imagine is touching.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm
So, yeah,
running,
you're within 5 feet.
hammer up behind, swinging it up, and I'm gonna go for like an uppercut to his chin.
Lightning or acid side.
Lightning side. Like nothing personal, big guy. And swing it in there.
You go like Happy Gilmore, like golf swing.
Oh dear. Oh no. No, never mind. That was a 12.
Nope. Yeah, as you're like nothing personal. You got to swing it up, and like quick as a flash, this thing moves its head and uses one of its wings to sort of like smother the end of the hammer and like flick it away. Like these wings are weirdly retractable. Like it's not quite bird wing where it just tucks back, but it's like a full on like it can. Yeah, it can like fold up and do this sort of thing. So it does literally just sort of like catch the hammer in his elbow and like.
Okay. I'll give it my second swing.
Go for it.
Oh, let's tell you what. Let's rage in that as well. Might as well.
Little ragey rage.
Let's do a little rage.
Treat yourself.
He catches your hammer once and now you're angry.
Yeah. As soon as
Aye,
the-
dickhead! There you go!
Rage up.
Gotcha.
So lightning always coming out. Can you make a dex save
Yes, I
for
can.
that?
That is a 13.
13. That's a fail. So where's my d6? He's gonna take.
Oh yeah, it's upgraded now, isn't it?
How much
So it was D4 up until recently, wasn't it?
No, it hasn't upgraded. Yeah, it goes to 2d6 at 10th.
Ah, why did I think that it was
Yeah.
1D4? Oh no, you were birds were 1D4 and then it went up to 1D6, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He's taking
No.
3 lightning
Yeah.
damage.
Someone
Sure, it's been 1d6.
is it?
Yeah.
I'm sure someone had something that upgraded.
It wasn't me.
Just another Shaggy reference.
Same roll. It was another fucking 12. Oh well.
Okay, yeah,
Unless
but I
I
mean,
can
you
attack.
still managed to.
I got a little bit of time. To
Did you want to use your reckless attack?
Oh yes.
Because you can
know
use
what?
it as a reaction
I
now.
always forget that I've got that. Let's. That's more like it. That was.
Because you can use it when you found out, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can
We
either
decided
say it in
to do
advance
like-
and you can hit it, or I'll let you spend your reaction to do it.
I'll do that then, because that would have been a 23.
Hits.
To hit. That is. Actions, where are you? There you are. Thank you. That's gonna be
nice.
9, 11, 16
Ooh,
bludgeoning damage and 1 lightning damage on top.
very nice. Shit. The damage just went through the roof for no apparent reason. It's just like, oh wait, yeah, I can react to do this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, and now he's like bleeding. Yeah, so after you sort of wrestle the hammer back off him the first time, he sort of swings his wing back around and goes to almost like cloak and dagger you, where he's like doing the whole like and then like punching you with his actual leg, and you just crack him right down on his knuckles as he goes for a strike, and he just like he's limping down in the sand.
But that's me, I'm gonna stay there.
Okay,
Oh,
next.
actually,
Oh,
hold on.
go on.
How much movement did I make? I think I went 1, 2, 3, 4. I will start like.
Yep, moving around him.
Around this side of him. Is he taking up those spaces?
No, so he is on these
Oh, okay.
4.
Cool.
Like the base is slightly too big, annoyingly.
I'll get that far then. I'm just gonna
Okay.
stay around the back, like, yeah. Cool.
What did I miss? I just hear giggling from the back ranks.
Nothing.
Nothing? I was just like this.
All right.
Staring off.
I was just like-
Hello. No, Rob, mark the timestamp. We'll just slow zoom on her face.
Another one.
No.
I just really just did this.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Lilith, you are up.
Lilith, wake up! You've been so spacey today.
Sorry. I can dash, but I don't know how far I can dash.
You don't even need to. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, you can use your kind of
You
dash
can-
to dash. Which
yeah,
gives
so you can-
as much movement as you have on top of.
Yeah, so once you get into basically where Bax is now, for each square onwards is 10 feet instead of 5.
Where do I need to dash?
So you're going to go straight for the door, are you?
Yeah. Not at the top. It was on the first page.
I just realised I stood there just sort of like...
Where does it list your
I know, this is actually stupid. Oh,
Apps.
yeah, help me. Yeah.
faking up.
This is why
Yeah,
you
I'm
should
just
grab
being
the version.
Yeah, where does it
Yeah.
list it?
I'm
Hold on,
not
where's
just
mine?
being actual stupid.
Hey, mine's there. Mine's at the top. Where's yours?
Not it.
What is it, your movement?
Lilith's
Yes.
not allowed to move anymore.
I am stuck.
A minimum of 30 feet.
Yeah, 30 feet at least. Hold on.
because of your
Scroll
race.
away.
Lilith's feet just sink into the sand and that's it.
Yeah. Oh, your feet are gone.
That's so weird. It's just laid out
Hello?
differently.
Hello, please.
Is it in the...
Rogues don't get any bonus move speed, do they? They just get to make bonus action dash, because
I
like
think so.
monks and barbarians, I think, get more movement distance.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah,
I've got
I-
40 foot.
But
I have to spend a key point to do essentially.
That's what I mean. I was
bonus
looking for it.
yeah,
Like,
but I
what is
think
this?
rogues maintain their
But I don't know what
racial,
defense is. Oh, speed.
especially at this
Speed
level.
defenses. Oh, it gives it its own tab on that version. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
weird.
just across the top.
30,
Yeah, I was gonna say I think they keep their racial speed but get to bonus action dash,
If you
and you've got 2 bonus actions, so you can dash twice,
Okay. How far?
and regular dash, so you can actually move 120 feet.
You
You
can
can
spend your
literally-
action to dash as well.
You can literally go.
Or you could bonus action dash, bonus action disengage, so that he can't opportunity attack you. That's something else you could do. Which would be very cool.
Me and you need to race.
What far?
The door.
Oh.
You'd be left in the fucking dust, sunshine.
I can step of the wind and I can action dash as well.
And you
I've
got-
4
Oh, you go for. Oh, so you can match her,
Oh,
but
yeah.
until you run out of key.
until I run out of key points. Yeah.
Okay, so how far can I dash? 30, yeah?
Yeah, so
60.
you've got regular 30, you can go up to 60 with a single dash.
And how far away is the door?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, so 30 to there, and then it's 40, 50, 60,
Yeah, but obviously I
exactly.
go into his...
But if you use your
Yeah.
bonus action, other bonus action to disengage, he can
Yeah,
hit
okay,
you.
so I'll do that.
Okay, so 1 bonus action dash, 1 bonus action disengage,
Yeah.
straight
So you just
to the
like
door.
bombing like haha.
Yeah.
Get fucked it!
That's what you said.
And essentially just try the door.
Okay.
Okay,
Does it have a handle? I don't even know. I haven't...
You're gonna dive
so
first into it.
the doors are like sort of marble or granite-y looking, some sort of hybrid, not quite the stone of the city, but something similar. They almost have like car door handles in a way,
Okay.
and you put your hand under this like slot, and it no longer lifts.
No.
Damn,
He's lost there.
big bastard.
Yeah.
Oh, you big bastard!
You big bastard. You big Ridley bastard.
Back says in his normal accent.
Yeah.
So I've still got my 1 action left, yeah?
Yes. However, you are now 5 feet away from him. Like, well, 10 feet, so there's a 5-foot gap, so you can throw something at him.
You still got movement. You didn't use it all.
Yeah,
She used all 60,
Oh, did you?
I think.
thought
Wasn't it?
30 took
Oh, it
from
was
IKEA.
60. Oh, yeah, no, you do have 10 feet left, sorry.
Yeah, so move back into his range.
Yeah,
then.
so-
like, I guess...
Yeah, the door was the actual 60th feet worth of movement, but obviously it's only 50
right,
to get next to her.
Okay, and then with my nice new dagger... Hook up! Stab, stab. I think, maybe. Who knows?
That's
Probably
what
not.
you're threatening to do.
14?
Miss.
Bastard.
Intimidation check on the bill.
Okay, next is his
That's
turn.
rude.
Oh no.
He
Oh, wait,
will,
go on.
first of all, he's gonna
He
bite.
put the door out.
He's gonna bite down at Bax because, you know, he's the immediate thorn in the side.
With advantage.
I'm screaming in his face.
Oh, with
right,
advan-
that's- Yeah.
Sorry.
You didn't need to say anything. The first roll was a nat 20.
Ah, there we go.
And then the second one was a nat 1. Fuck. Okay,
Well,
so he crits you with a bite. He like
on.
full blown chomps down on your arm, and you know in sort of cartoons or whatever, there's just that, and you both like look at each other and like, ah! So
What do you get?
that will be. Sorry, I lost where I was looking. That's going to be 16 piercing damage.
Okay.
So it could have been a lot worse. However, that's his first attack.
I thought you were a damn trait then. I was like, what?
Oh no,
Wow.
it's I got resistance for some region, so
Like, how are you even?
Oh, by the way, you had a full rest before going into this place.
Okay, I was
Long rest.
already up, I think.
cool.
Okay, cool.
I think.
The second attack, he's gonna scratch at you with his claws
Cool.
with advantage. That is going to be a 24 to hit
That hits.
What's he got an advantage for?
because Bat's reckless attack.
Aww.
So I'm not.
Things.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's going to be 13 slashing damage.
Okay, down to running up or down.
Up.
Up 7.
7. Go up there, butt.
No.
And then finally, he is going to grab at Lilith in order to grapple her.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
With his
No,
butt,
he's not.
apparently.
With his butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he just spins. Luckily, that was a that was a 13. It hits against your AC. It's not an actual contested grapple, so it just misses.
So,
Then he is going to basically sort of VTOL and just flap. So he's gonna go 30 feet into the air. Lilith, you do get a reactionary attack against him.
okay.
fly thing.
Yeah, boy.
I got pins and needles in my
Enough.
foot. It's like really tingly and
Pog.
making me-
Nice.
Stand up a little bit.
Can't see what.
So reaction, I just
There you
do
go.
one of my normal
Yeah.
attacks.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh come on now, you red bastard.
Unfortunately,
Okay, 19.
Bax used his
Without my,
Yeah, I
so
used my
that's my
hits.
23.
Yep, hits.
23. And then 1d6.
I'll do.
1d4 plus 6. Where's d4? What are you? What are you? You.
We need to get some light on that next time.
Yeah.
3 plus 6. 9 damage.
I mean, I could always turn this around.
Right.
9 damage.
It's alright.
I found you.
Cool. So yeah, you managed to catch him right in the sort of the tendons at the back of his bottom leg as he like jumps up. 'Cause he basically, with his wings flaps, as he almost does like a, you know how dogs sort of do big long jumps? He does that, but like up. And I think we should take a break before continuing combat
Cool.
because it's hot as shit.
Yeah.
We shall be right back.
No,
Welcome back, bitches. Before the break, we did some riddles with Sphinx. Single Sphinx. Did some riddles with the Sphinx, and then unlocked an iron gate by doing an extra tough riddle, and are now fighting the Sphinx. Speaking of, top of the round, Scarius.
It took all of me not to push you off the chair then.
Well, that would have been very funny, so you missed an opportunity.
All of my being, it was like push him. I was no.
Okay. Am I?
So he's now 30 feet in the air, so he is 20 feet above you.
I
What?
put myself.
He's on the crate.
Oh my god, I was
This is
gonna
a
say, how tall
dangerous
is he?
position.
10 foot.
But I'm going to put myself directly beneath him, so I'm within 15 feet of them pair.
Not like there?
Yeah, am I within 15 feet of
5, 10
my...
feet. Yes.
Yeah. I activate Gauntlet,
Okay, cool.
so...
Ben 10 Omnitrix. That's what I imagine it at this point. It is just like you sort of dial in and.
No, I thought they were like
Yeah.
Ben.
Ben 10. Ben 10 and the Omnitrix.
Ben then.
Are we alright?
Why met Grey Mountain in 4 arms?
Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Oh, here we go. So, 11, 10 hit points.
For the 3 of you.
You two.
Gimme.
Oh, not you
None
as
for
well.
Not for me.
What about you?
And me.
Yeah. And,
11, yeah.
have you got
No,
paprika?
not 11.
Yes.
Paprika.
Paprika only works with mending, so I didn't know if.
I would say that with temp hit points given by like almost like a electrically like induced shockwave, then
So,
I would say
Overwatch, when Anna shoots a trank dart at Diva, it's like.
yeah, and the mech goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that given that you've built them both from the same sort of materials and that it is like a sort of almost like a pulse. I've always thought of it as like an
I'll
electromagnetic
make a note of that,
like
'cause it'll be
shockwave
trap.
of sorts, maybe like an infrared or something, just sort of like farts out a bubble
Yeah.
and then Paprika can benefit from it.
Can I just ask? Is the door magic? Are we assuming the door's magic?
Seems to be in some way linked to the Sphinx, and the chessboard itself that like you're technically inside of immediately, well, the fact that it was built by Ereleth Ravenwood, chances are it's magical, but also you were told like your objective is to get through the doors, whatever sort of stands in the way, so it could well be that that they are magically linked to some sort of puzzle or fight
But
or
is it just
something.
locked?
If any, the handle just sort of doesn't do anything at the moment.
Okay.
Because basically, I said it almost like the flap style of like car handle. Well, when Scarius opened the door first, it was sort of almost like a boot handle where it came up, and as it folded, it allowed you to open the door. But now, as you've gone to pull it, it almost seems as if there's no actual seam around the handle. It's just like, fused in. It's just like a block with a hole in it for you to, like so you can Lego Man cup it, just like a.
I see.
Cool. So you guys have some temporary hit points.
You the fuck.
I can't work out how many hit points Gonk has got, but I'll work that out in a minute.
Okay.
And then
I'm down.
I send Paprika towards Briarleaf
Okay.
and throw Gonk to catch. Throw Gonk to Paprika for the catch in the air.
Sick.
I don't know if I need to make any checks.
I would say just a general dexterity check for Paprika. It's going to be a pretty low DC, to be fair.
17.
Yeah, plenty. You sort of just give it a gentle underarm lob, and Gonk just sort of like spins in midair, legs flailing.
It's
Yeah.
like,
It's not feeling like I'll just.
Yeah.
Tims are flailing everywhere.
Yeah. So the like as Paprika catches her as well, it almost sort of becomes it basically looks like a jellyfish with wings on the top at that point because of the way that it's holding the top of Gonk's head and Gonk's legs sort of like hang down. But yeah, they are now hurtling towards Briarleaf. Oh wait, I've got minis for Gonk. I don't have one for what's her chops at the moment. What's his chops? Paprika. But I do have a miniature Gonk, so I will.
Well, they're kind of together anyway, so.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Boom. Gonkatron!
Bonus action. I guess my action was to throw it, wasn't it?
Yes, throwing is an action.
So,
So you got some bonus.
then my bonus. is
Actually-
to activate Gonk.
I would say that throwing is technically like an attack action,
Okay.
so you have a second attack action.
Oh, yeah, cool. Okay.
Because throwing stuff, you can throw a weapon, there's no reason why. Technically, you could be throwing Gonk as a weapon, so like I'll just say that you get to.
Smacks me.
Assuming you have 2 attacks at this point.
Oh, no, I don't.
Yeah, because you're 4 and 3, innit?
Yeah. I'm good.
Need to push one up to 5,
Yeah.
the monk.
Cool.
Cool, right.
I'll
Briarleaf.
keep my key points for now. Brian
Give Gonk a little pet. Free action.
Yeah. I'll just go a little bit closer. Oh no, go on, come with me.
Yeah, I'll just say that it's assumed that they sort of just like latch onto Briarleaf. They're like, help!
Yeah.
Dad keeps throwing us around the place.
Paprika's got the backpack mode anyway, hasn't it?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you got a backpack now.
Cool.
They just hand the arrows out to the quiver.
They can be a backpack or a
You know
Yeah.
because it's Hunter's Mark a
Taking
concentration
out
spell.
It is, yes, and you've not taken damage, so you're fine.
So he's still on.
Yeah.
I've got a concentration.
I'm gonna try and
Yeah, it's probably best because I forget concentration more often than I don't.
I'm gonna try and shoot an arrow at his wings.
Okay.
You can specifically target the wings.
I'm gonna try.
Okay, I'll say that it gets a +2 AC if you're specifically targeting a part.
I'll try it.
Okay.
That's some fighter behaviour right there.
Mm.
What is
Target
this?
shots.
Pathfinder? Wow.
Yeah.
I like targeted shots. They're cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
And the smaller the bit, the harder to hit.
Exactly.
26.
You know it's true because it rhymes.
Smaller the bit,
Hits.
the harder to hit.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, see?
You're that kids there, you.
Get out of here.
Your mama got a small ass, so I gotta work extra hard. Sorry, I slip into roleplay way too easily. Oh.
8 10 damage.
+2 thunder.
This.
That was great.
Okay,
Jesus.
that
At
is
the
your
moment,
first
Pepper's
shot.
got 10 hit points. Paprika's got 19 hit points. And Gonk has got 20. Because Gonk already got 20
What
as it
happened?
is.
So, I will make a dexterity saving throw. What is your saving throw DC?
For what?
It should just be a general one next to your spells.
Spell is help.
No. What are you looking for?
I'm not yet.
No. That wasn't what you looking
Spell save DC.
Spell save?
for?
I'll just go based on that.
Yeah, yes.
Got it.
Yeah, yes.
Where is it?
Got it. Yeah, I do. It's very satisfying.
See?
It feels like
14. Okay. Okay, just fails. Gets a 13. So I will say that it knocks it just in the right way that it comes out of the sky and back down to where it was.
Oh, yeah.
It won't.
Gary's underneath it.
No, not quite.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
won't
said
get-
as long as I'm 15 feet away.
I'll say that you don't get any bonus damage because it does manage to sort of come into land, but you do knock it out from the sky. So, second shot.
Hitting range, baby.
And outside of its ability to dive again.
stupid thing.
True. That's the big true.
50.
Miss. Bonus action.
I just rolled a random dice. I think I need
Oh, did you roll birds on the first one, by the way?
No.
But roll it now.
You sure?
Yeah, it's fine. It's a free action, and when it hits, like, I'm not gonna penalize you for forgetting to use it or anything when it just triggers on a hit, depending
6.
whichever one. So, Jesus. Okay, yeah, the horrible scrotum Zubats come flying back in.
The ball bats.
Yeah, they do just latch on again and start, like, you can see almost as they sort of latch on with this horrible leech mouth, where they're sucking, it's not like a blood, it's almost like it's draining its actual, like, life
They're
essence.
casting leech life. Come on. Come on. Say it.
I should have seen this coming. I've actually got a shiny Crobat called Nando.
Brilliant.
Wait, no, my shiny one is Laszlo. My non-shiny one that's max speed EVs is Nando.
Nice. Okay.
So, you haven't got any bonus actions now? Okay, then Bax, you're up.
Okay.
Time to bank, boy.
He's in hitting range. Let's
And you get a
go-
+2 because you're flanking.
Oh, yes. Let's go for Reckless. Why not?
Nice, okay. Reckless with a +2.
Oh, okay. I didn't get Reckless. That's a 20 plus 2, 27 to hit.
Woof, yeah, it hits.
Right.
You right?
Yeah, fine.
Coming in with
Can't remember.
shit
Yeah,
damage.
fine.
10 damage,
Nice, nice.
10 bludgeoning damage, and 1 lightning damage.
Okay, oh, and the lightning, and the
So,
lightning.
Um,
I always forget about the lightning.
continue to attack recklessly. I'm glad I did that time. That is 26. That time to hit.
Hits. Jeez.
Okay, that's what I get. 10, that's 15 bludgeoning damage. And 1 lightning damage. And I'll let loose the storm aura. So lightning charge just erupts from him. And can you make that?
Fails it.
Cool.
With an 8.
That's another 1 lightning damage on top as well. And
Okay.
like the residual lightning from the hammer just kind of crackles along and hits the
Sick.
sticks one more time.
So, you sort of crack him basically straight in like his crown and bring the hammer down across his face, and then the lightning arcs through you, like into the hammer, straight into his crown essentially, and like electrocutes his head. And at this point, he sort of lowers himself and almost bows his head to you.
Okay.
And
Oh,
victory music, in theory. You have bested
Oh, he's...
Barnabas, and he is now yielding to you, basically, where he doesn't want to die, and he's pretty fucking close. That was like, once they hit the threshold, he's got like a little bit of life. Yeah, just fucking run up. But it is one of those things where I always forget how much damage you guys actually do. If he got his chance to dive, you guys had a nasty time coming. But the cold shot, very smart. Fucking terrifying as always. So yeah, he does concede, and he's like, "Please, my friends, I don't want any more harm for old Barnabas."
I'm gonna like come around the front of him and like bring them all just kind of like down to his head. Just be like, that was good. That was good.
Well fought, my friend. And he sort of like does another little bow thing and basically lifts one of his paws up and almost puts it across his chest as if to like bow with it.
Are his wings actually feathers?
Yes.
I'm gonna pluck one. I just want it.
Make a sleight of hand check.
I activate Gauntlet for him.
Okay.
That one rips the wig off.
That'll be 10.
Okay.
10 page.
No. 22.
Okay. You manage to sort of, as he turns around to backs, while he's got his back to you. Yeah, there is one that where he sort of grabbed Bax's hammer and took like a bit of a dink. It's like hanging down and looks like it's gonna fall off anyway. So you just literally boop, tiny little pluck and
Yep.
straight hidden.
Nobody's even noticed. Ha.
Very lucky.
More.
I'm gonna kind of like come down from my rage.
Yeah.
Like, nice.
I assume you wish me to press my paw into your... And he just sort of does that.
Yeah, that's it.
He
That's
just...
it. Close enough.
That's correct, yes.
Snail. And he's like, you answered my riddle 3. You somehow beat my bonus challenge. I'm not entirely sure what happened. And now you have bested me in combat, so by all means, the ring of protection is yours. And he sort of like knocks the gate back again, and he goes, "Oh, and of course," and he turns around and unlocks the door basically. So now you can. It almost looks like a little laser goes zzz, 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 and like cuts out around the handle, so it can actually be like lifted up.
Who's getting the ring?
I'm the squishiest, but I don't know if I've got the lowest AC. So
What's the ring protection? What does it do?
I think they might be.
I don't know what it does in the actual like PHB or whatever, but this one is +1 AC, +1 saving throws
Also
across the board.
I,
Oh,
al-
so it's like a stone of
I automatically thought Scarish should have it just because he is. What's your AC?
my
like
AC
stone
is
locked in
16,
it, yeah.
Oh, mine is too.
but my HP max without temp is 42.
Yeah, you're the squishiest. Like
Yeah.
my AC is 15, but I've got a 58
Yeah.
hit point.
Well, do as
I
you
rolled
will.
real low on my first couple of levels for HP. But a lot of 2s and 3s.
I think Scaria should have the ring.
How are your attunement slots?
I think I've got nothing attuned right
Oh,
now.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's really got anything attuned, and Briarleaf attunes to the mask each night that it appears. But other than that,
Should I add Ring of Protection or should I
original-
add like a...
Did you?
It's
what does the
same.
one in the thing do?
Yes,
Oh, it is the same one,
Yeah,
right?
plus 1 bonus to AC and saving throws.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just add that then.
Cool.
Random ring.
No, the guy gave me one, remember? The one I kicked in the
Oh
balls?
yeah.
He gave me a ring
Him, the guy I kicked in the balls and then he gave me a ring.
to say thanks.
Yeah, remember that guy?
The the other two, just for the sake of sort of completionism, let me bring it back up. So the Ring of the Bard was +2 persuasion, +2 performance, and the Ring of the Silenced Voices was cast Speak with Dead at will.
Oh, that's so good.
Hmm.
That's such a shame. That would have been so much fun.
Unfortunately, I rolled a d3 and that was the first one to go. So
So am I okay to have the ring?
Yeah.
Sure. I'll look into it later.
For now, door?
Don't.
good luck, my friends. And then he basically sort of summons this pillar back up and sits on it, and then turns to stone.
Oh,
Bye,
thanks,
bye.
Big B.
He's already a stone by this point, but yeah.
Brax, don't fall over this time.
I'll try.
I'm gonna do a little curtsy towards him as I walk.
Very nice.
It's in the sea, it can be a little tricky.
Okay. So, you travel through the door. You enter a second black square room. This time it is just essentially, it feels like you're in the physical space of where you were. So wherever you've moved on the board, obviously isn't the square directly in front. You could have either moved one either side or possibly even just teleported to a different
Just left across
space.
the board.
But yeah, the way they described it, you would go row by row, but
Yeah.
not necessarily square by
So
square.
you're maybe in a random square.
Yeah, of the next rank up the board, yeah. So you've been in two black rooms. This one, though, feels like you're almost in the physical box because it is just like a small black room
Okay.
with a divider down the middle made of glass. And in one half of the room, Bax and Lilith. In the other half of the room, Briarleaf and Scarius. There's a table in each half of the room with two chairs, one either side of each table. Well, 4 chairs, one either side of each table.
Yeah.
And there are some silvered rings on the table. As you enter the room, you feel almost possessed, where you just naturally march over to this table and sit down. Like, you have no say in the matter. This is Ereleth Ravenwood magic. This is strong shit. And you're put into these chairs. And those silver rings, one goes up over Scarius' right arm and latches onto your elbow. Bax has 2 silver rings that float up, one on each horn,
Cool.
and a third that latches on your tail, right up at the butt where it meets. Briarleaf has one on her tail, and around the fluffy ears. And Lilith's actually go around her breasts.
Okay.
Then,
Oh, well, we all know what he was thinking of at 3 o'clock in the morning.
while you're
Is it
sat
there's 2
there,
of them or there's one that...
there's 2, one on each.
Oh,
Yeah,
not like a boob joke.
Yeah, no. It's they come this way.
Right.
So there's an automated voice that comes through some sort of sourceless object.
You want like a game?
Yeah. Each of you have been assessed. From your deepest memories and thoughts have we dredged the following information. Please do not protest, lest you forfeit the contest altogether and perhaps forfeit your lives.
Oh shit.
You may notice that each of you has silvered rings around your body parts. Baxter Steele, your horns and tail have been assessed as assets that are required. These also form part of your racial and personal identity. They have been selected.
But you can't have. No, you can't have them. No, those are mine. Those are mine. It's just like
Briarleaf,
ones.
your ears and tail have been assessed as assets that are required.
I'm looking across from you, smug, that my horns are not going to go.
These give you a unique flair and form part of your racial identity. They have been selected. Lilith, redacted. Your breasts have been assessed as assets that are required. These enable you to persuade others to conduct business. They have been selected. Scarius Var, your right arm has been assessed as an asset that is required. Given that your left arm is weakened, it has been selected. Each of you have been randomly assigned a partner. Baxter and Lilith shall face off. Briarleaf and Scarius will face
What
off.
does that mean? What does that mean?
One of you in each pair must sacrifice your beloved body part to save that of the other.
Oh my god.
Before you are 2 buttons, shielded from the view of the other subjects. You must push one, or there shall be consequences.
Can we see? Sorry.
Holy crap, this is so.
Who can we see? So like Lilith can see back, but she can't see the.
You can see them through glass, but like,
Yeah.
so
But
they are
it's
sat. Yeah. So you were one side. Yeah. So
The way you decided to take
yeah.
one
So
side.
basically, Bax and Lilith are sat opposite each other with almost like a divide. You've got like these little dividers in front of you, a bit like this, where you can't see what the other person's hands are doing.
Okay.
You can't see the hands of the people the to the other side as well, but they are opposite each other.
Okay.
The leftmost button is the one you shall press to sacrifice your body part. The rightmost is to remove the body part of the other subject by yielding your own. If both of you press sacrifice, the bands around your body part will activate, painlessly severing and cauterizing the wound left by the removed part. If one of you presses sacrifice and the other presses yield, the person who sacrificed their part will have their body part removed and cauterized. If both of you press yield, you will both have your body part removed and not cauterized.
Oh.
If no verdict is reached and a button on each side of the table is not pressed, both subjects shall have their parts removed and not cauterized. Are the rules clear? Upon acknowledgement of the rules being understood, you shall begin.
No?
If we do we all have to make the same? So we have to make a choice at the same time, or?
So, I suggest that
Golden balls.
it's the prisoner's dilemma. It's literally the prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah.
So, Bax and Lilith, I will say, we'll discuss first.
Okay.
But as you two are discussing, imagine it is going on in parallel. So, I will say you have 90 seconds
Oh god.
to discuss whether you wish to sacrifice or yield.
Quick thing.
Okay.
Chadwick's in a different room right now. Going,
I'm gonna grab a drink. Do them first. I want to grab a
Okay, yeah, you do that. Okay, you
I
two.
forgot the rules.
Okay, so you press sacrifice,
If I sacrifice,
and Scarius presses
sacrificing me.
yield. No, you sacrifice your own part.
Alright.
So if you press yield, you're allowing the other person to sacrifice their part. If you press sacrifice, you sacrifice your part. If both of you press yield, like just lopped off, not cauterized. If both of you press sacrifice, both are lopped off but will be cauterized. But the idea is that one of you presses sacrifice and the other presses yield, really. So the point is, discuss between you which of you would like to
So I press sacrifice if I wanted to give up my own.
own body part. Yeah.
drink. I was like,
So
you in the kitchen with like.
I will put on a 90-second
what arm
timer.
is the gauntlet arm?
Is my good arm.
Oh, okay.
Right, ready? You may begin your discussion, but by the time this goes off, I'm just going to hold it up. By the time it goes off, you have to have pressed the button.
Can I put it in front of the
Okay.
camera?
Yeah.
How do we signify that we press the button?
Just tap the table and say yield or sacrifice. Ready? 3,
Hold on. Let me get it shot.
Oh,
3, 2, 1, go.
okay. I've already rebuilt my arm once.
I don't really need my tail. I need my ears though.
I mean, don't you need the tail for like balance?
I got my toes for
Oh
that.
yeah, big son.
Are you sure you're gonna be able to make a new one?
I mean, if they cut it off without cauterizing it, then maybe I can reattach and rebuild.
I don't know.
50
Sacrifice.
seconds.
As in my own. That is the thing I've meant to do, isn't it? As in,
For yourself.
yeah, I want them sacrificing my arm.
Oh.
What happens if I could sacrifice? We both
You
lose something.
lose something.
Can I pick something I lose though?
No, it's your ears and your tail.
Oh, it's all of them.
Yeah.
But
Fucking yield,
I know that. I was gonna say, I know that you said it out loud, but the idea is that Briarleaf wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what I was like, how do we signify?
Yeah, no, I should have. Okay, we'll do that slightly different with you guys.
Oh, okay.
I thought.
Do you want to write
I
it down
thought it was
somewhere?
gonna be my tail or
I think-
my ears.
No, but all of
Or
them.
all of them.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay,
write it
so
down.
yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, that I should have.
If one
I
person
jumped
press-
the
I've never done a personal dilemma before. I've never had
jumped
to.
the gun, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. It was good that you think. Right, so
Should I use
Um,
Oh, I got something stuck in my throat.
I think we got through it though, because we picked different options.
so yes.
So, how are we going to signify it?
Ow, ow, ow,
Ow,
ow.
ow, ow.
They're going to write it down, not
And then
show each
show-
other,
I-
and
We get
then
a-
3, 2, 1.
I've messaged Ken.
Oh, you've already done it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say,
But we haven't discussed.
okay, well, if you change your mind, just write it down,
Okay.
right?
I'll put
But yeah,
dots.
you, or maybe even easier.
I'll do it.
Odds and evens on a dice. Odds, you sacrifice your own part. Evens, you allow the other person to sacrifice.
Right.
Okay.
So just odds or evens on a d6.
Odds or evens on a d6.
I
So odds
genuinely
is sacrifice, evens.
Like,
Yeah,
Taff was,
is
like,
yield.
So worried he was in the corner, like, I'm really thinking about this.
Oh no, I've
Fucking
had like
puppies.
my throat's been really dry all day, and every now and again I'm just like I can't talk. It's one of those.
He's having
Right.
puppies.
Are you ready?
Aye, Captain.
3, 2.
Sorry, which was which?
Odds sacrifice, evens yield, but obviously don't show the other person.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, the point is discuss in this 90 seconds. Go.
I think they're bullshitting us.
I think I don't need my tits.
I think if we both press sacrifice, we're gonna be fine. Sacrifice.
Yeah, I've already pressed it.
I'm pressing.
I would have already pressed, like as soon as it would have
So you both press sacrifice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what happens, all at the same time, Scarius's right arm, basically this thing turns on, it almost like shoots a laser into itself. It just sort of goes,
Oh, God, it is like.
and the arm just drops.
Grim.
Oh.
And you've now just got, basically from the elbow down, is just on the table in front of you, sort of like every now and again a finger goes,
Oh.
it's just gone.
So you've just got
Briarleaf is fine.
Right. so-
Yeah, so you manage to look over just in time, where you sort of panic look at each other because you know his horns are in the thing.
Yeah.
Your horns, it just goes quarter, and they just fall to the ground, and your tail falls off the back.
Shit.
As Scarus's arm hits the thing, and it just goes and just drops your breast off.
Ah,
You fucking idiot.
top surgery.
You knew that. You knew damn well the ladies would have just been like. And you still did it.
Thank you for partaking in Ereleth Ravenwood's Contest of Champions. You have either proven to your compatriots that you are worth trusting, that you are a good friend, or that you probably could not be trusted. Some of you today have learned something about the other, and that was the purpose of this exercise. Thank you. And as it does that, your side of the room fills with this, like, sort of golden aura. Basically, it was just some sort of illusion magic
Before
to
the-
freak you out.
Before the illusion magic kicks in, I actually like wrap my arm around you. I'm like, it's okay, I still trust you.
Yours doesn't heal.
Mine.
Don't
Your
fucking
arm
me.
is actually gone.
And they're like,
Yeah, you were like, yeah. So your side of the room fills with like illusion magic, and it's fine. It's just you had that moment of like, you fucking idiot, and then it's like, oh wait, yours isn't though. It just, this arm is still on the table, and it starts to wither too quickly to be natural. and a familiar voice enters your head. My chosen, twice have you impressed me. Another limb sacrificed to evolution. Yes, you shall be rewarded. And then from your stump, a twisting branch comes from it, from your bone, and starts to fill with this faux flesh made of almost like a like a warforged, sort of like a reinforced timber almost. But then parts of it are actual flesh, like just raw muscle exposed. And you now have a 6-fingered hand with a mouth in the palm.
No, you don't.
And the
Come on.
fingers are incredibly long and crooked and spindly. They almost look branch-like. And you have perfect control over it.
Feeling?
Yep, it all feels...
What a fucking bag
Good.
over there.
Have we seen this through the...
Yeah, you just see this horrible, like, eruption from his arm and this, like, big growth come out. But it's, like, slightly longer than your other one as well. It's sort of... You give him this vibe.
Yeah.
It's like an orangutan hand that, like, drags slightly.
Can we hear each other through the glass, or is it, like, soundproofed?
It's muffled. It's not soundproof.
I assume that was quite a painful...
What's that?
That's the
Oh, yeah.
Like, those sweat.
Sweat. Oh yeah, full on, like, seething, like, as this thing erupts from you, because the wound was cauterized as well.
Yeah.
So it's basically what...
Pushed through.
Yeah, it's just forced its way through and started to, like, branch and twist, and you could feel the nerves getting longer and forming connections. And, like, this mouth now, you sort of look into it, and it doesn't go, like, into your arm. Like, you do that, and you sort of, like, look into it. It goes into, like, complete nothingness, but you do have this, like, fanged maw that seems to have a mind of its own. You can't seem to control when it opens and closes.
So I was hoping that it was an illusion.
Ew.
Can I just say that Jess
Yeah,
is like a massive fucking
The glass just goes... And you see that little laser on the door again.
What is this?
It's okay.
Why didn't I get one of those?
What do you mean why? I'm not sure of its usefulness
He
yet.
chopped his arm off. Arm off.
No, you
What
chopped
happened?
Arm
his
off?
I didn't chop his arm off. He sacrificed
Wait, which
himself.
button did you press?
Did you not sacrifice too?
No. I needed my ears.
For what?
If she needs them, it's fine.
To hear.
I'm so glad it was actually an illusion.
It wasn't. Well,
Well,
Ours was. See, aren't you glad you got me?
you're talking to me.
Yeah.
Who else would he be talking to?
Who knows? Who's back? Could be speaking to anyone. Yeah, but then, how stupid would you have felt if you'd actually, like, you need yours, I don't need mine.
I mean... I want to scroll back.
there are nerve endings.
Do your tail?
No, that wouldn't have gone
There we
back.
are then.
But, yeah, I mean, it's just kind of there.
You say that like tits grow back.
No, but like, you could... There's other ways, isn't it? It's not just tits.
There's other ways.
There's other ways.
Other ways, isn't it?
I have my wiles.
Life finds a way.
As you're sort of looking at your hand, a long serpentine tongue lashes out and, like, licks your wrist and then goes back in.
Ah! I just want to punch his hand.
I've got to say this is less than optimal.
Can you put something over there?
That's
Like
my
a bag?
that's my plan.
Can you cut it off?
Do you want me to smash it?
I
Yeah,
can
smash it.
If
Yeah,
I
do
cut
it.
it off, I might not get another one. I might not
great, but I
get
don't
the
think
old
you
one
want
back.
another one.
No, but I want an arm.
Yeah, we can make another one. Look at that.
Does it bite?
I'm not talented enough to actually have an arm that feels and operates like this.
No, but
The
it's
moment you
mouth.
manage to catch your finger on it, this thing's razor sharp teeth clamp down fucking hard.
Shit! Tell it to fucking let go!
Can I make it let go?
You don't seem to be able to at the moment.
That part I don't
Just
know
gonna
yet.
stop punching his arm.
I'm like pulling against
It like you can feel as you start punching it as well. You can feel it slightly let go with the teeth and start licking around the tip of your finger.
This is the worst. This
I
is the
go
worst
like
thing
this
that's ever
and you can
happened
feel me
ever.
like pulling like
It's,
that's calm down. Calm down. Perhaps it will let go.
Okay.
As it relents, it just gives you one last like long tongue around the finger and like licks between these two and then
Oh.
slides back off.
I feel violated. Violated. This is worse than the horn thing. Oh god.
Two
I'm gonna be
guesses
sick.
as to who gave me this.
Was it Deus?
Same as who gave me this.
Oh.
Beat,
So
beat da.
So did she want? Did the mother want you to do it?
Put the horn in.
I hold the horn with this hand.
Okay. The mouth like sort of clamps onto it with its teeth and the blade starts to heat and basically this thing starts chomping down on it and the mouth seals up with the blade down inside it.
The blade side.
The hilt went in first and now the blade has gone all the way in and this thing is sealed up.
Oh.
You now feel as though you can just summon it,
cool.
and then away it goes.
Can I half? Can I like make? Can I do a hidden blade kind of thing?
Yeah, fuck it.
Nice.
You're welcome.
I feel like you need to triple multi-class into Warlock there. It's like...
Yeah, hex
Damn.
blade. Yeah. The thing is, right, with Theus and now the mother, I'll just pick up another patron as well.
Yeah, just some other random bastard. It's just some old fuck in a cave that's just like, I will give you Chadwick, the patron of the
So that
Pact of the Geezer.
sacrificed as well, right? So you sacrificed
Pact of the
for me.
pensioner.
Why?
What?
Why did you sacrifice for me?
Oh, because I knew it was bullshit.
Lies.
Well,
Lies.
If it is actually, you make an insight check,
Okay.
and if it is actually a deception, of like obviously depending on how she rolls, I will allow you to judge whether it meets your sort of expectation of what's deserved to be told the truth.
Okay.
What am I doing?
Roll an
Insight.
insight check.
9.
How much do you want to sort of let on for a 9?
For a 9.
I command Gonk and Paprika to like nuzzle into you to make you feel better.
For a
No,
9.
like the guilt is overtaken and now she's walking towards the door.
Renew
He's,
yourself.
You want to be cool? Skinner.
She's got 2 twigs.
For a 9, he's like saying that and smiling and like tapping his head, being like, "Oh, look how smart I am," but there's like something faltering in his bravado a little bit. You can't tell if it's just because he wasn't as sure as he's pretending to be, or if there's another reason.
Okay. I'm just gonna walk off and follow Briley.
Imagine how much he would be sick if he lost his horns.
You know, before I go like to the
He
door.
saw his own horns on the floor.
He did.
Bleh.
He did.
This is gonna be dramatic, so bear with me.
Oh god.
I'm gonna look at Scarius and I go, I'm so sorry. I really hope you can forgive me. And I'm gonna cut my tail off with my sword.
Oh.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah, you
No,
just
no.
as you just hold it up and you it's just off in one.
It's okay.
So you know when?
Oh, can I have someone's heat?
Uh,
Should I say please?
Yeah, it's just
How close would I be?
I got fire spells at this point.
I need to
10,
be
15
damaged
feet
or
away.
I can't
Would
do
I
it.
know? Like, would it have been
Punches
obvious?
you in the nose.
you wouldn't have been able to make it there in time by the time she
Not even if I dashed.
I
No, it was too quick.
You didn't need to do that.
I did.
I'm sorry, no.
I got my arm back.
Does that not hurt?
An arm
It
back.
looks like it hurts. It's bleeding quite a lot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, does it hurt?
It does.
Ah, okay.
I've got some fire. That will help.
I smack your button and cast cure wounds.
Okay, yeah, it heals up.
But now you don't have a tail.
Because I assume you lost. Oh wait, no, you got 10 hit points. You can take them. No butt smacking for you.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Well, you could say that you like at least cauterize it to like.
Yeah.
But you've got. Now you don't have a tail, whereas he does have an arm.
It's only fair.
It's
What are you
really
doing?
not.
It's the tail.
What? Get away from me.
Yeah.
It's like a mushy fox.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, like a lucky rabbit's foot charm.
We could turn it into like. Ooh.
You've got a problem.
Can I
You've
have
got
the-
a problem with scarves.
Can I have the tail for just a minute?
Do you just want this end? Is the end that's just dripping blood?
I'd want the whole thing if I could. I'll give it back.
Okay.
He's lying.
Okay.
You want-
I get the biggest piece of parchment I can
Okay,
and draw an outline around the tail on that piece of parchment.
cool.
Here, there you go.
Thanks.
You just put it back on.
It's just like dripping down. It's like.
Stop wearing me like that.
What? Maybe we should. Can you do that end so it's just getting blood all over me?
Firebolt.
It's
See, it hit that guy.
like singed slightly, but you know, it stopped bleeding.
It's just like you've seen those like kind of like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like one of those on his neck.
Well, I've got a new project now.
Scarves. Leave them alone.
Or
Put it
maybe
down.
this is it. No, this
I'm
is.
gonna kind of morph into Scarius and be like, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Give it back
I-
to her.
You didn't
You-
need to do that. I can make you a new one.
No,
I got a new one. You get a new one.
He's got a fish arm. Piranha hand.
You want it back?
No, you can keep it.
Okay.
I'm sure we've got some sort of... Yeah, but you were not keeping it. It smells.
What? No, I'll
But
get
it
it.
doesn't smell.
It will smell it, but it'll start smelling. It's
I'll
gonna
take it to like
a what?
a guy,
A tail guy.
like a fur guy.
Oh wait, I might actually.
No
I'll take it to a fur guy.
Wait a minute, I'm a furry.
Come over to the guy's shop and you've attached it to yourself.
It's just there. It's just no, you've just got a trunk.
Two tails.
Wear like a tie, like
Mustache.
Mr. Fox. It's like a necktie.
You've
I
already
think
got a problem
that
with
when we
scarves,
were
so you need to
in-
leave it behind.
I'm gonna get this as a fur trim on the other scarf.
In like session 2 or 3,
I'm
I
joking,
grabbed
I'm not
formaldehyde
joking.
for something
I feel like you did actually.
in Messenger.
Oh yeah, I remember that from.
Yeah, I think you just grabbed one of the sort of.
Yeah, and it turned out
Jars.
to be format. So you could,
You also grabbed two things called POF.
Oh yeah, and I never actually checked what they were.
Mhm.
Okay.
It'd be fun till we get out of here, right? How do they usually
No.
make? How do they usually make these
What,
things?
food?
Yeah,
What do you mean, how do they usually make it?
We grow them
Formaldehyde
ourselves.
would stop it from rotting, wouldn't
yeah,
it?
but like when it's taken, when they, you know, when they do that, you know, how do they make it into a coat or something after that? What?
They done it.
We'll take it to one of those guys. It's fine.
Get out. Just leave it. Just get out.
Okay. He's marching to the door.
I wait until no one's looking and I'm actually like really worried and checking like where the arm meets me.
Okay, so it has completely
I'm sorry.
Fused from- basically where the bicep, like sort of the elbow ditch. Then
Yeah.
it has completely melded with this new growth, this new flesh. Where some of it is like exposed muscle, some of it seems to be like a wooden sort of plant-like fibrous material. Some of it almost feels like horn around the elbow specifically. Sort of this back bit feels almost like a horn. But it is very firmly grafted onto you. There is no stitching, there's no seam line, there's no cut. It's just you now.
I try and get a feel for strength versus my other arm, considering I'm wearing the gauntlet. So I'm
Yeah,
back to.
Yeah, so it feels slightly stronger than your old arm.
Okay.
There's just a natural sort of whippiness to it, you know? There's like a bit of a flex in it, and you can move it quite quickly. You feel like you could probably punch something with a bit more of like a motion as opposed to just, you know. So what I will say to that is that you get +1 to your unarmed strike attack rolls and damage with that hand.
Sick.
Let's go.
I'll remember that.
Cool.
I just realised I'm gonna have like a little tuft.
Yeah, you just got like a little nub, like a hamster tail.
Oh.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah, until you got a mech tail.
Yeah, until you got a tail that like splits open and just goes.
You know, like my dog Elska. She had her tail doctor before we had it, and the tail is like a little thumb, and we were gonna call it thumb, and that's what you're gonna look like.
Yeah, until he gives you like a fucking Tesla cannon in your ass, or like some sort of beholder eye stalk tail.
I still tail.
Okay, so you head to the next room. Yeah. The next room is another black room. This time, you enter the
So
door.
is it heavier than my other arm?
Yeah, slightly.
Okay.
Because of the
Walking kind
yeah,
of
because
like
of the
that.
sort of like length of it as well. There is like a sort of almost orangutan type, like chimpanzee knuckle drag style to it,
Is it
where it just
that
naturally
long
sits.
all the way down?
Not all the way, so it's actually touching the floor,
just a
but
bit of a swing.
long enough. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you've just got this like sort of, you know, disparity between them where it is sort of dragging a bit behind you. It feels odd. You haven't quite got used to the length yet. So like when you go to reach for the door, you sort of just like, catch your knuckles on it where the depth perceptions failed you. Yeah.
Scarlet, your hand is mean.
I think it's
I'll
cool.
cover it up.
Apart from the mouth.
It's really grim.
It does this though, and it just goes like that.
Does the teeth turn up when it does that?
Yeah, so it just goes, and the blade
the
erupts
blade
from
just
it,
pops
and
out.
then, so yeah, the idea is that it gets to a point where once the hilt starts coming out, it's not like you're then sort of pulling the blade out into your other hand. Once it gets to a point, it sort of just moves through you
jumps
almost.
into
Yeah,
it,
it's
yeah.
just like there.
That's cool. I've changed my mind. The mouth is awesome. That's cool.
I bit you.
Yeah, but it's fine. Yeah.
Who hasn't bit them?
Loads of people have bit me.
Don't use that hand when you pee.
Noted.
You're welcome.
Never mind.
No. Just gonna push back through the door. Like, no, move.
Okay, so as you shove him through the door, you are in a very similar room, but there is a staircase in front of you, and it leads up and spirals away out of sight. And there are a few very dimly lit, like smouldering torches that aren't fully, you know, like lit, but they are just about keeping enough light.
Hello.
As you say, there's like a there's like a hello, hello, hello,
now
and you can hear it going up
now
away.
for your final challenge.
Actually, what I will say is what Chadwick has had to suffer through thus far has been a series of
Lots of
tunnels
things,
that were rigged with all sorts of traps and has been ignited to the point that his new pantaloons have disappeared. His
I've got images of this machine wrapping just around my trousers, and I'm like, you.
no, but you've managed to fight your way through the darkened, trapped tunnels, hearing the screams of your falling allies around you as the Kenku has been skewered to a wall and ignited into flames. The following room you were in was a series of puzzles, but by that I mean physical, like 1,000-piece jigsaws made of glass. So your hands are all cut to shreds.
I'm in pain.
So you're having a bad time of it, but you're hanging on in there, bud. You're fighting through.
I miss my pants.
You're going to need to go to the pleasure palace to get that all rubbed out.
Unfortunately, as well, you had to do 2 puzzles because of the fallen comrade. Because if one of you falls, the rest of you has to pick up this slack. Each room is designed for 4 people.
Ah, so 5, I see. something else.
I literally haven't seen a single Saw
No,
movie.
that's the
Oh, you're
entire
missing out.
concept of Saw.
I've seen clips and I've seen the "this is how you get out of a trap," but like I've never bothered watching them.
They're phenomenal.
I feel like the effect would sort of wear off for me after about film 3.
Don't think about the gore. Think about the drama.
No, but the gore is the fun bit.
Drama.
Like,
Oh no, you get into it for the gore and you stay for the fact that it's just a soap opera. It's brilliant.
okay, fair enough.
Yeah, Saw 5 is entirely, they go through the puzzles and it's designed for 4 people.
Okay, well, yeah, these are designed for
Or
4
5
people, so
people.
you have to make up for the slack, so you have extra cuts on your nubbins. So, this staircase,
More like it is now.
Yeah, I got it right.
each step is a foot deep, so like from the front of the stair to the back, and 6 inches high, so it's quite like a shallow staircase. Roughly every 20 to 30 feet is one of these smouldery torches. You cannot see where the staircase goes, but basically that's all there is. It's just a narrow little room leading directly to this staircase and nothing else.
I'm gonna stop and be like, wait. Nobody move.
Okay.
It's trapped. It's definitely trapped. These stairs are trapped. Hold on. I'm gonna get the hilt of the maul and just start like tapping on the bottom
What are
step.
you doing?
Okay.
I'm just seeing. I'm seeing.
How about I look at it and see if I can
You-
like maybe disarm it?
You heard a series of like echoes going up and around, but nothing seems to happen. Seems like a mundane rock.
Okay, it's not trapped. We're good.
Do you have anything that?
I think you should walk up it.
Okay.
No.
Take one
You tap in the bottom stair, and then just me as an evil bastard, you're just like, oh yeah, it's fine. You start walking up. The second stair was rigged. No,
I
yeah.
pull out a copper coin and I cast light. Well, not light, but magical tinkering light. Which
Okay,
is,
yeah.
This is only 5 feet.
Okay, yeah, that's something. Yeah, it's very dim. Who has dark vision? You two, you. Do you?
I don't know. I think so. How do I know?
It's in senses and
Yeah.
passives or something.
Whoops.
Didn't sound there, are they?
So you know nothing.
Features and traits, maybe?
No, it's the very first page.
I know, but I'm in the app.
It's by your.
Yeah, senses, abilities, saves, and senses. And
Yeah.
if you scroll down, it should say right at the bottom, under senses, under your passive.
Yes,
Dark
I
vision.
do.
Okay,
Yeah.
I
so
literally was on that page.
who's right? So you've got magical dark vision that allows you to see through magical darkness as well
Yeah.
because of the spook eye.
Yeah. This devil's
Got it.
Devil's sight. Spook eye. That's for 60 feet, right? Was it 30? It was the standard size of whatever dark vision you currently had, I believe.
Yeah, I think.
Or was it
so.
60? Either way, Jess, is yours 30 feet? 60 feet? Yours is 60 feet. 60 feet. Cool. So, you start making your way up these stairs. After, are you just sort of walking up continuously, or are you stopping every now and again? Are you like?
I'm gonna keep walking, but I'm just gonna keep tapping with them all.
Okay, so yeah, you sort of like mind sweeping. So if
Yeah.
something does blow up, it blows up directly in your face as opposed to under your nuts.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, nothing seems to be happening.
Okay.
Are you all going up the stairs, or are you just letting Bax wander?
Should we all go with him? Yeah. But we let him go first because he's tapping the steps.
Mhm.
You said I can cast detect traps once a day with my eye as well.
Correct.
How long does detect traps stay at?
I want to say 10 minutes.
Sounds about right.
I shall be doing that.
Okay. Nothing seems to be pinging at all.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys just make your way up the stairs. You pass.
Was it just detect thoughts, but for traps? After a minute.
Detect traps thoughts. That's how it works. You can understand femboys on a psychological level.
It is the detect trap spell, isn't it?
Yeah. It's in a version of D&D.
Traps. What book is that in?
Fuck knows, lad.
Spells.
Yeah, so you go
Fine
past the
traps.
first.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Duration instantaneous. So it just happens and then stuff.
I pick right. It's so I just get a ping once.
Right, yeah, like one big sonar
Okay.
ping. You don't get anything.
No in there.
Yeah, so you don't get anything. This staircase leads up and away from you and loops to the right and seems to just disappear off that way. The walls are either side of it, like hugged tight, but there seems to be almost like a gutter running along the inside where it's like curling up away from you. You pass the first torch after about 20 feet, and again, it's just this smouldery little light.
Can I grab the torch?
You just lift her out the sconce. It's still just got that little flicker.
Any better than the coin?
About equal.
Okay.
5 to 10 feet of dim light.
Want one? I've got my coin.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Bax got one.
Hold on, do I?
Oh no,
have
Bax
a-
got the hammer thing. No. I'll take it.
Does I have
And just to make things worse, I'll cast darkness. No.
No, I don't. Torch. Yeah, go. I'll take. Oh no, I do. Never mind. I'm gonna light one of my own torches.
Okay.
Hoping the light's maybe a little bit brighter than these.
Yeah, so
Slightly
you do.
smaller.
It is a bit brighter, but again, because of the shape of the way this thing like is quite like a tight spiral away from you, so you don't get to see very far, but it does light up this sort of immediate shape you're in. So you continue to head up to the next like
Yeah.
segment.
I can carry on.
Should wait. Stop. Stop moving.
Why?
Should maybe two of us go ahead and two of us stay behind, just in case.
Wouldn't it be wise
I'm just
to
thinking
stick
if
as a
something
team?
happens there, then it's gonna happen to the four of us. Whereas if it happens when two of us is together, then at least the two are together and the two here are together.
So we can.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Sure.
Okay, so two of you are staying at the first torch section, or are you walking back the other way?
I'll go ahead.
Oh, but, okay, me and you stay. behind
Stay at the
and
torch,
then
yeah?
you go.
Okay.
Do you want to go?
Yeah, you wanna go as well.
Me and you.
Do you wanna go? Like what would Brian do? Would she go? Lilith probably wouldn't let them.
WWBLD.
We
What
wanna-
would Bradley do?
I want to go as a four, but
Okay.
if you want to go as a two, I'm happy to stay behind.
I'm just thinking if two of us die, then we've got two still left behind to carry on.
I'll go ahead with you.
Don't leave me with Bax.
Hey. I'm great company.
You with the tail.
Okay.
I said I'm great company while I'm wearing your bloody tail armor.
Yeah. Okay.
Every
You
once
two
in a while
go
it goes-
ahead
You back.
then.
Okay.
You and Scarius and me and Bax will stay.
You sure?
Mhm.
Would you want Solaris to stay and I'll take Bax with me?
Do you want to go with Bax? I feel like you hinted that you want to go with
I'm
Bax.
happy to go with.
I'll
I'm happy
stay.
to
Fine.
go.
I'll stay with Brian.
Oh my
Oh, look
God.
what happened last time. He lost an arm when he stayed with me.
Okay.
What if I
You
want to
stay.
stay?
You don't get a choice.
No.
You stay with Brian.
You
you stay
are
with
the
Riley.
upfront guy. This is what you do.
Okay.
You stay with Riley.
I mean, you were probably better than me to find traps and stuff.
No, because you can see them. I can't.
I've done that. It's done for the day. I pinged and it was nothing.
I think.
I think it was per short rest, wasn't it? Or did I say long?
Just have a sit down.
Sure.
You'll be fine. You can do it again.
Okay, means.
For an hour, yes.
So we know we
Well,
could go up. What? How far can you see with that? With the traps? 120. 120.
It was 120. Nice.
Okay.
So maybe you should go ahead.
That was you flexing your D&D knowledge.
And the fact that he just had it up on his foot.
Yeah, I
Oh, okay.
to find out the duration.
No, yeah, I probably would have still pinged earlier on though because we were about to start descending the steps. I was like, if those steps are trapped now, yeah.
So how far up can we go, knowing that we're safe, or at least
120 feet.
safe from traps? Okay. So
Okay,
we're
so
good
how
up till
about
that
we
point.
go up to 120 feet and then decide.
If it even goes that
Sure.
high, like how high can it go? Realistically, how high can this box be? It's not that big.
Okay, so are you all going or two of you staying now?
I'll stay.
Okay, you staying.
I'll stay then.
Okay, Brileyleaf and Scarius stand at the first sconce,
Mm-hmm.
and Lilith and Bax walk up ahead. After another 20 to 30 feet, there's another torch that's dimly lit. Do you continue on past this torch?
Yeah.
Is it any more dimly lit than the other one?
Same.
I probably wouldn't think anything of it, having just seen the same thing
You
below.
know, like as you go through the sconces. If you call back to us, we can go that further, so we're not completely left behind.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
Okay, I'll call back and be like, another torch here, like 20 feet up.
Maybe you come up and take the torch out as we go to the next one, just in
Okay,
case.
okay,
I don't
Sure.
know why, but I have a
Okay.
feeling that we need to do something with these torches.
okay.
Okay, so both of you are moving up to the next
So
torch,
we
yeah?
move up to them.
Okay. And then you guys move on to the next, like, thing. Okay, so you've now got 2 torches and you'd take them both at the sconces, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So you continue up.
I now have a torch in each hand.
Yeah, and the third
Gotta
sconce,
say, this is
Got
pretty
the-
terrible.
I've got the coin in my mouth.
I took a sconce off you.
Oh yeah, you did.
the third sconce is
Where's
empty.
that torch?
Okay, third one that we reach.
Hmm.
Okay, we need to put a torch in there.
Okay, no torch here.
Can we see
that's-
if the torch is past it?
Because of the way that it curls away, you can't
Stay,
make it out.
Stay there. And I'm gonna kind of go run around the corner and
It's dark.
it's fine.
No, and I need
Can
to
you see
keep
anything?
track.
I'm gonna run up one more and see what I see.
You know we can all see in the dark.
Okay, so hang on, let me get this now. So they are back where you were on that empty sconce, or are you staying?
No,
They-
we haven't reached the end.
Right, so you've gone one further up
One
than
more than
Lilith, so
Lilith,
it's like
yeah.
1, 2, 3. You round the corner and bump back into them.
Oh, how did you guys?
Oh,
You were supposed to stay.
Did you run back down?
What? No. What? Huh?
there-
Hey,
there's only
speaking to?
2 torches.
hammer's coming out. Say something that only Scarus and Briarleaf would say. Now, quick. You got 10 seconds. 10.
Baxter was the answer to the second riddle. No, third riddle.
Okay. What about you?
Max, who are you
You
speaking
keep
to?
fucking betting on me.
No.
Against me.
Okay. Well, it's.
Keep betting on me, and he just pummels you to death.
Yeah, against me, against me.
Oh, okay. Okay, it is you guys. Okay. I must have did I trip and fall back down?
Lila,
It seems to loop.
Yeah.
Baxter's
That makes
down
sense.
here with us.
How did
Okay.
you get
Hey,
in there?
hey, hey.
So
How
you
did
know
you
when
Hey.
you know when we took a torch?
Yeah.
We took
Can we put him down?
your torch.
You just.
Do I shout up or
Is
down?
this a
I'm so
spiral
confused.
staircase?
Mhm.
Is there anything in the middle?
Just a wall.
Ah, so it's right.
They
It's
just
not
keep-
like I could see down.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Wait. Stay there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start running down.
You run down. Okay, you're back with Lilith.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, where's Stay there. I'm gonna keep going.
Go down again.
Yeah, down again.
Okay, you're back with Briarleaf and Scarius.
Okay, we've lost the door. That's the bit I was worried about. There's no door
Okay.
now. There's just stairs.
All is stairs.
We are in the kingdom of stairs.
Can we push him down? You just keep falling.
The Infinifall. Ooh, fuck you, yeah.
He starts going up the stairs.
I command Paprika to glide down the stairs as fast as they can.
Okay, they glide down the stairs,
Yeah.
and then they glide zooming past you, and then zooming past you again.
Okay. Okay. Land. Land.
Where?
just digs, like, just lands straight crashing into Bax's head,
Yeah,
like.
'cause it keeps coming past me, and I'm like trying to give the order, but
Run! Run! Paprika's just going, fucking yeah!
You do know, isn't it?
It's like watching Formula One. Just sit there and go.
NASCAR.
Gonk has been dragged along and the legs are just flailing in the wind.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
there's nothing but stairs.
If we now are trapped in the stair kingdom, we're gonna need to form some kind of hierarchy. I declare myself the king of stairs. So,
You would.
I'm gonna go and
Can I push him down?
the next floor up is mine.
Okay, go find the next floor. Go, go.
I
Continue.
Just start walking.
I
Just like,
follow.
oh, hi. He's just got it.
I follow, but I keep my hand on the wall.
Okay.
I'm feeling for any falsenesses.
False niece. Make an investigation check as you go in. And you going up or down?
I'm following you, so wherever you're going.
Which way were you going? Up or down?
Okay.
Up.
I got my first follower.
Okay, so you got
Great.
your left
Welcome
hand
to
on the
Stair
wall.
Kingdom. You can refer to me as my liege. You can't tell if he's joking or not.
I gotta say, someone just said, "Oh, hail the king of stairs."
I
guess.
I creepily put my hand on your shoulder with my new hand, and it like goes like and I grasp, and I'm like, "Whatever you say, king."
As you grasp, the tongue comes out and like goes towards your ear slightly,
Oh.
and it seems to just keep getting longer. This like tongue hand is like this long.
Yeah, when this happened, I'm like, I didn't mean for that bit. I apologize.
Just gonna, like, look over my shoulder at you.
I was trying to be creepy, not that creepy.
Okay.
So the investigation was 13.
13. Okay. As you pass under if you assume, hang on, before I spoil anything, how are you assuming that this is laid out currently?
A spiral staircase.
Yeah, like
So we know
spiral,
there's...
like like a tower in a
Yeah.
castle. That's
Yeah.
what I'm imagining.
And then every 20 feet there's a torch.
Yeah, and my
And there are
hand is on the
3
outside
sections
walls.
of
Where the
torch,
torches is.
right?
Yeah.
We've hit
Torches
through.
is.
So there is when I went down and up.
No,
I hit
I think there's only
Lilith,
2.
Nothing, and then you guys, right?
I think there's only 2 because we took one, and that's what's
Yeah, that's the
missing.
one that's missing. There's
Okay.
2.
Well,
Okay,
we took
so
2.
basically, if you go under the assumption that there's 2 sections, every other torch that you go past, underneath you can feel like an engraving.
Under the on
Under-
the wall.
Yeah, on the wall, into the brick. Under every other torch.
Like,
Does
so
it feel
is
like
it the only? Is it only those? You know, like the scones.
scones?
Scones.
The scones on the
Scotches.
wall.
Yeah.
That's where you keep your scones on the
I'm
wall.
gonna just pull at them. Just be like.
Okay, make a strength check.
Hey,
See if they.
and that's property of the Stair Kingdom. You can't.
She's just ignoring him. She's just like, no,
I shine my
not
light
today.
on the engraving bit, and I'm like trying to read it. Or
Okay. The engraving says, "A dark road is stretched before you, but sometimes it's necessary to embrace the dark to see the light."
Oh, hang on now. I got too much things doing. Ugh.
Do you relay that
Strength
to
in
us?
there.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
who knows?
Sky.
No, I'm with Bax.
Oh,
Well, it's not like you're that far away.
Do you like make
20 feet up or down?
So I got one. You got one.
Why can't I find my strength?
Scones.
I
Scones.
I put my light out.
Mm-hmm.
I put the torch on the floor and stamp it out,
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
so it's dark.
What do you? We're not going to be able. We're going to trip. We're going to trip.
Read this bit.
What does
Yeah,
it
you
say?
can still see very, very faint black, like grayscale. Like you can
Yeah.
just about make out stair edges.
Yeah.
I didn't have 20.
Ah.
On the strength, yeah, you just rip the sconce, like the iron ring, off the wall, and nothing seems to happen.
Riley.
Gives it to just Scarius. Like, you can have this.
I take it with this hand, and I like palm your hand.
Like as you reach towards it, the tongue comes out first and is doing this and like
Okay,
wraps
I've got
around
to
it.
Stop putting this near people. Okay,
I
okay,
think as that had happened, she probably would have slapped it down.
fine.
You get like a weird little sting, but you can't figure out where the sting is because it's like a new
in
nerve.
my arm.
Yeah, it's like this brand new nerve that you have no idea what the fuck it is. It's just this new sensation of someone just got whacked.
Okay, can you just tell me what it said again? Sorry.
It says a dark road is stretched before you, but sometimes it is necessary to embrace the dark to see the light.
At which point I snatch the thing off you and stamp it out.
Okay.
What was that for?
It seems to be another riddle.
You
about
are
darkness.
now basically in pitch darkness, except you can still make out the sort of outlines of each other and the edges of stairs with dark vision.
Oh, I also had a torch in my hand that I lit.
Yeah, that's just still lit.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Like
Okay.
a normal torch.
Yeah.
That's how you were able to read the engraving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe put that out as well.
But why?
So the solution is to trip down the stairs.
No, they just smashed it out. She's had a stamp on it.
Oh.
She's just like, no, not today.
Okay. All four of you are now.
That was my
Apologies, my
scepter.
liege.
Actually,
That was you. You just
my royal
disrespected the
scepter.
king.
As he says, you just disrespected the king. You get like a shock bolt through your eye, like sort of the feeling of lightning, and just good in your ear.
Do I like visibly spark at all?
There is a shimmer across your scars, and where they sort of because they go like obviously up here, but how far down your body do they go?
Like the whole thing.
The whole thing, okay. Where there's some gaps in the bandages, sort of just under your ribs, where this like gold shimmer pulsed through it, some of the scar has remained gold.
Oh, okay. Like still kind of glowing.
Not so much glowing, but looks almost like literally subdermal gold,
Oh,
like
okay.
actual metal.
Always believe
We don't
in
see that, do
yourself.
we?
No, because it is pitch black, but you've just got this innate understanding that it's like
It's there.
different. You're like, ugh, fuck. I think now that we are all in complete darkness, stood in a stairwell, we should find out what happens next time.
They're like guinea pigs.
Oh boy.
Cool.
Oh.
Right.
That's a brain hurter.
I'm so sorry. He's on form today.
I've had another body part replaced.
You're evolving. And yeah, we had two. I gotta say, was not expecting the tail. I didn't think I'd make you feel that guilty about it. I thought it'd be pretty chill.
I felt like shit. I was like, oh my god.
The reason I hugged you was it was Chris hugging Jess. It's like
Oh, fucking hell.
the Briley thing was just secondary. It was like, it's okay, I've lost. I'll work it out.
I'll build you a gun tail, don't worry about it. Oh, thank you everyone at home for watching. Please go down to the links below and join our Discord most importantly. Oh, and head over to our TikTok because we're posting there a lot more regularly recently and shall be hopefully streaming from there soon too. So we'll see you there. See you next week. Bye!